What's up?
Good
Hey,
evening.
Nick Wan. Hey, chat.
Is that your bro voice? Yo, what up? Is that your
Yeah,
Nick Wan voice?
it is my Nick Wan voice. And now I want to hear your Meg voice.
I don't have a Meg voice. Let me think.
Hmm.
If I had to have a Meg voice, it would be like, I don't know. I don't know what my Meg voice would be like.
Come on, chat. Mock me. Tell us
I
what
don't
your
know.
voice is like.
These are things I don't really think about. Like,
Yeah, you can't imitate like a Minnesota accent.
I didn't even think you had one.
Sometimes depends.
Welcome y'all. Good evening, chat. Hello.
We're 30 seconds early because we are so excited.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. It is the finals, y'all. It is the finals. Is it raining outside? It is the finals. Well, here.
I'm like,
Is it
no.
raining here?
Only you can answer that question.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the... It is a little sad. It is a little sad, you know? Meg, how do you feel about reaching episode 12?
I mean, I feel a lot of things about it. Honestly, I mean, I feel really excited for the show tonight. I know that I'll feel sad that it's over, but glad that it happened. Looking forward to, plans that we have, that we'll have upcoming. And yeah, there's a lot of emotions. Mixed.
Yeah.
How about you, Nick? How are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel, right now I'm feeling like all the other weeks, just, a little more on the line. I feel like because it's only 2, I feel like we're gonna have to, I feel like we're gonna be really focused in on a lot of code tonight, and I don't want to miss anything, so I'm trying to think of like the next minutes, so to say, as opposed to
I know.
the reflection right now.
Yeah, this is by far, I think, the most that we've mapped out our evening, like, minute by minute. Because we've got a lot.
There's a
Got a lot to plan.
There is. Welcome back, everyone. Ozma, welcome back. Eric, Marshmallow, Databib, Model Wrong, Michael Malarkey, Mars, welcome back. Mars Nana. Eddie, I saw you in offline chat, welcome back. Ghetto Bob, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to another fantastic evening with your most nerdy friends. Do you feel like you've made friends in chat? Do you feel like you made new friends? Meg, do you feel like you made new Sliced friends?
I think so. Yeah.
You think so?
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, I feel like, we've talked about Sliced as being like, it's not just the 2 hours, 3 hours that we spend together on Tuesdays. It's a community, and we hang out on the internet like every day of the week.
That is true.
I saw there was some Sliced cross-stitch fan art. I mean, that person is my friend, of course.
Yeah, that's Marshmallow in chat. Shout out to Marshmallow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope everyone through the last 12 weeks, through this past summer, through Slice, through the hashtag, through the chat, through the Discord, wherever you've met your friends, wherever you've been able to talk about Sliced with your friends, I hope that continues, and I hope we keep it going, not just during the Slice season, but in the off season too, y'all. But the season's not over. We got like this weird tragic hair. Like, what is going on here?
Tragic hair? Me? Oh my god.
No, me. It's my tragic hair. We have one more evening, a few more hours with everyone here. I'm really excited to get it going, and I really do hope, y'all. I really do hope that you stick around all the way to the end, because there's so many surprises. I hope y'all stick around. So
I don't just hope. I think I need everyone in chat to stick around to the end. You really ought to.
Yeah. How's chat feeling? How you feeling, y'all? Yeah, Nick with the button down. It is serious. You know, I was telling Meg, like, there aren't many times to dress up for things anymore, and I felt like
It's true.
I felt like, you know, Sliced finale, Sliced championship night is probably the time to put some sleeves on, you know. Also, I found out that all my actually nice shirts, they don't fit me anymore. So this was a
Too ripped.
That was actually the reason.
Yeah.
My arms don't fit in my shirts anymore.
I'm not surprised.
My arms don't fit. Welcome back, everyone. Afton, BDB. Welcome back, everyone. See AS Bates, AG, welcome back. Raider fan, Ben, Emil, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. If I missed your name, you know, just keep spamming. Spam those emotes. Hang out in chat. So many things to do tonight. We got giveaways. We got more giveaways, and we got a knife to give away. Not really giveaway. That's probably not the word.
No, it's not a giveaway. Definitely will be earned.
It will be earned. And a knife will be earned tonight. A knife will surely be earned tonight. You know, how about y'all in chat? Like, do you feel like, you know, after those past 12 weeks, you know, for those who've been, you know, watching weekly or, you know, some episodes here and there, those who've been keeping up, do y'all feel like you might, you know, have that courage, have that urge to maybe be a contestant, y'all? You know, do you feel like maybe we got some potential season 2 contestants in chat? I might qualify for Slice Junior.
Slice Junior.
Like, it's like Master Chef Junior.
Yeah, exactly. Chop Junior.
Oh, sorry.
Literally.
Hey, there's a Chop
Yeah.
Junior.
I think there's Master Chef Junior too. Yeah.
Oh my, y'all. What teams are we rooting for tonight? We have only 2 of them left, y'all.
It's team. We can finally really make really great use of the Python versus R emoji tonight.
Lot of team Dr. Ob, you know.
My coworkers tried to get me to tell them who would be winning tonight or who I'd be rooting for tonight, but...
Yeah, who did you rig it for, man?
I declined to express any kind of opinions in one way or another. Gotta be fair and impartial tonight, of all nights.
Wow, lots of D-Rob. We do see some Ethan fans in the chat. That's awesome. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Remember, if you want that ad-free experience tonight, and if you have Twitch Prime, or if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link those 2 things together, your Amazon Prime account and your Twitch account, and you will have access to a Twitch Prime subscription that way, or you can do it the old-fashioned way and throw $5 our way, and that will get you an ad-free viewing experience. But the one that you don't want to miss is right now our final intro, y'all. Our final intro. So I hope y'all like it. We'll see you in a few minutes, okay? D-Rob can basically walk into the playoffs if he wanted to. That does mean Ethan gets 40 points at the end of the night. The finals, y'all. Incredible head-to-head.
In the words of a famous philosopher, life isn't about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
I've been using R for 10 years. I've been using the tidyverse since before it was called that.
D-Rob is going above and beyond in terms of the
Yeah.
data viz we've seen.
Oh my god, no.
D-Rob with a meme visualization. Holy sh! I swore that we haven't even seen the limits of data viz. This is not what I meant, and this is so amazing. Oh, wait! He did it!
No!
He did it!
Yes, you're built! Oh yeah, we got it. This is the
Ethan
golden
actually
feature.
got it! This actually
Okay.
might save all of the points he was probably not going to be getting. He fished and he got it.
I mean, that looks like it could be published in his book about baseball statistics.
Yes.
D-Rob already has 20 points for finding both golden features.
Ethan is...
Ooh, all right, and we see him. He's at the top of the leaderboard. It looks like he just took a screenshot. LOL. Get owned, losers.
It's been told if you put Usain Bolt and David Robinson's typing a crossfold validation next to each other, David Robinson actually wins the sprint. So the winner of the modeling and of the most points tonight is actually David Robinson, D-Rob. Ethan wasn't just the best tonight. Ethan was number 1 overall. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here, Meg?
We've got a GG animate. This is beautiful.
Oh, we are in a data viz battle. The finals, y'all.
Somebody called it R versus Python. I think this is going to be outstanding to see Ethan and D-Rob duke it out.
welcome back, Meg.
Hey.
How
So, I'm sorry. I watch the intro video every time, and it's never any less hype than it.
Do you feel the hyped vibes? Do you feel
I
the
do.
hyped vibes?
Honestly, I do. Oh my god, when we are at quarter till, so
We are.
I gotta do the final data drop of season 1.
And it's ready to go.
It is ready to go.
Y'all, we have our 2 contestants, our finalists tonight, our 2 championship competitors in David Robinson, who goes by D-Rob, and a lot of you R folk know all about him. For some of you folk who don't know his competitor, Ethan Douglas has only placed in the top 3 in modeling every single time he's competed this season. A Python user who works at The Athletic, a data analyst, and through SLICED, he is now declaring himself a data scientist. It truly is a battle of titans tonight, and I'm so excited to share everything we have in store with y'all tonight, all the surprises, all the twists. I'm Nick Wan, I'm the data scientist manager over at KFC, and my host is Meg Risdall. Meg?
Hey, I am Meg Risdall, and I lead product at Kaggle.
And tonight, it's the finals. If you haven't tuned into a Sliced episode before, you're in for a really, really crazy one tonight. Tonight we'll be looking at default loans. Meg, you want to walk us through a little of the data set?
Yeah, so we've got a data set about loans from small businesses, and they'll be predicting the loan default amount. So they've got data about the borrowers, so where these businesses are located, the industry that they're part of, a number of other characteristics. You can use exclamation point data to check out the data, download it, check out the data dictionary on Kaggle, etc. And this is, a really exciting one. This is the first time that we'll be using mean absolute error as our evaluation metric tonight. And yeah, any other thoughts you had on the data set?
No, let's go to our screens now. And right now we're looking over at Ethan Douglas, and y'all, tonight. We do have live look-ins, at least in terms of cams. They're cammed up, and we'll also get some interviews with our contestants as we go through. Ethan with his beautiful dog in the background.
Even his dog, yes. He did tell me while we were doing AV checks that we would finally get to meet Ethan's dog. Some have thought that it's actually Ethan's dog that's been competing all these nights, so but now we see Ethan at his keyboard and reading the documentation.
And what was Ethan's path to the championship here, Meg?
Yeah, so I can tell you a little bit about Ethan. So we last saw him in last episode in the semifinals, where he came first in modeling and last in data viz. So very interesting to see him kind of at both ends of those kind of like those spectrums and competing last episode. And he has never won a chat vote throughout the course of the season. But he has, as Nick said, done very well in modeling overall. So he has overall kind of in the regular season earned 30 points in modeling, 18 total in data viz, and he's picked up a couple of golden features here and there as well. So overall, pretty well-rounded, but has had some surprisingly really great strengths in modeling.
That's right, and again, a big surprise to see Ethan. Not a lot of people know Ethan's work. He wasn't someone putting out a ton of public work in terms of machine learning or predictive modeling out there. A lot of his work is known as blogging and going into deep into the statistics of NFL, and specifically for his beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Now he's over at The Athletic doing even more sports analytics at large. Let's see what the sports analyst has to offer tonight. let's go over to his competitor. What do we have on David Robinson, Meg?
Yeah, so, D-Rob, another extremely well-rounded competitor. No surprise to see the two of these in our finals tonight, given how they both performed throughout the season. We see David here. D-Rob is he's live streaming to YouTube at the moment, so you can check out his YouTube. So he is not talking to himself; he is talking to his stream. But if anybody can, read lips, you can watch both, I guess. But yeah, in the semifinals, he came second in modeling, so this is just behind Ethan, so we'll see how they match up tonight, and pulled in 12 points in data viz versus Ethan's 5 points. And he got second place in chat vote, just behind Julia Silge last week. Overall, he's done very well in modeling as well, and we saw he was also, I think, one of his most notable sort of like evolutions throughout the course of Sliced was his rapid upskilling in the art of memeing, thanks to some coaching from other Sliced contestants and his large Twitter network. We've seen him really excel in the art of memes. So that has certainly helped with the chat points. And he has also, done pretty well in discovering golden features. So despite his frustrations, a couple of episodes back and not being able to calculate air density, D-Rob has been, I think, one of our more prolific golden feature discoverers. So we will see what he can pull off in tonight's episode.
That's right. And I do think, at least with D-Rob, like you mentioned, his meme game has stepped up to a degree that we haven't seen before. Really only rivaled with Greg Matthews, who live memed on one of the episodes. Truly just another level of memeing. Now, the interesting part about that, Meg, though, is our championship scoring changes.
Yes.
So let me bring those up, and let's walk through those. So what are our scoring changes tonight? And, we see it here. It looks like a lot less points, but what's some of that logic behind the point changes here, Meg?
Yeah, so the first one, that chat, I'm sure you're lasering in on right now, is a chat vote from 10 and 5 to 1 this episode. So some of the thought behind that is, of all the episodes in Sliced, we didn't want the finale to be determined by a popular vote. At the same time, we definitely want chat. You do have a voice, and we do absolutely care about the voice of chat. And, in the event of a tie, could potentially be a tiebreaker. So the winner of the chat vote will get one additional point to their tally tonight. The next scoring change is the golden features. So we halved the golden features. So our field has been reduced from 4 players to 2 players. And so we cut our golden features in half from 10 each to 5 each. Similar for data visualization. So this was previously 40 points distributed. So Nick and I each had 20 points to distribute across 4 contestants. Now we have 20 points to distribute. So that will look like Nick and I having 10 points to allocate to our 2 contestants. And then finally, we have modeling is worth 15 points. So previously we had scaled it, that was 30, 15 and 10, or 30, 10 and 5, 30, 10 and 5.
30, 10, 5.
I'm looking for nods from Nick, but I realized I'm on the delay, so I can't. 30, 10 and 5. So that is 15 points now in our final episode, and that is really to kind of like counterbalance against how we allocated points towards like golden features and data visualization. We want it to be possible to win data visualization, but we want it to be sort of like fair. Like, you know, one of the things that we tried to convey through SLICED is that you know, it's not all modeling that makes you a great data scientist. It's all of these things together. And so trying to convey that sort of like spirit in our scoring. So
that's right, y'all. And so, you know, we tried to scale it down and try to fit it to what the feeling was throughout the entire season. So even though the scores may look a little different, at the end, this should still be the same drama y'all stick around for. With that said, if you haven't tuned in to an episode of Slice before, it is competitive data science. Those are the scores. These two data scientists will have 2 hours starting at 9 p.m. to code predictive models, generate data visualization, and find these golden features, and also win the hearts of chat. And those all add up to points. The person with the most points at the end of the night will be the SLICED champion. And what are those golden features tonight, Meg?
Yeah, so we've got some fun golden features tonight, I think. So our first golden feature, again, both are worth 5 points, is that we want to see our competitors make a plot with year on the x-axis, and then on the y-axis, amount defaulted. And we want to see some kind of annotation on the plot, whether that's a literal sort of like annotation like text somewhere, or if it's in the title, subtitle, caption, that comments about recessions in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. So that's something that you'll see in the data, and we kind of want to see them pull out that insight as they plot year by amount defaulted. So that's the first golden feature. The second golden feature is a bar chart plotting industry sector on one axis and amount defaulted on the other axis. That's not all. We want to see, in addition to that, we want to see a marker showing the average amount defaulted. So some way of showing sort of like deviation from that average. So the divergence relative to the average amount defaulted would also be okay. But want to see some sort of like plot that conveys that. So our plots are sort of, or kind of the direction that we went with golden features this time around was something that, you know, our contestants are likely to plot. So something over time, or, you know, the target metric over time, but with a little bit of kind of the insight factor that we like to see in our data visualization. So that's what we will be keeping an eye out for in the next couple of hours as our contestants start to live code.
Yep.
Chat, you can help us out too. If you spot anything, let us know.
That's right, y'all. So if you haven't tuned in before, the contestants got the data at 8:45 p.m. They have the next 15 minutes to look over the data, take notes, do any background research, basically anything except code. So take a look at what's happening, understand their strategy, step their methodology in 15 minutes, at least the fundamentals or the beginnings of it. And at 9 p.m., in about 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes from now, they will start coding. Before we get going, before those 2 minutes, I do want to say we do have a lot of supporters this season, and you know, without them, we couldn't do all the cool things and get all the cool things done that we have, like that video you saw in the beginning, like a lot of QA that we've done in the back end. So big shout outs to all of our supporters, hearts in chat and claps in chat, y'all, for our studio, Streamlit, NVIDIA, and Z by HP. Z by HP builds data science desktops, laptops. Go check them out. hp.com/data science. All right, y'all. Less than a minute to go before hands on keyboard. Meg, how do you feel? Do you feel it's a little more tense tonight? Do you feel like there's a little more tension going on?
Honestly, yes. And I'm already so eager to do our first live check-in to see how our contestants are feeling. I remember Ethan, D-Rob were both cool, calm, collected when we did the live check-ins last week. But you know, tonight's like just we are notching things up as we keep narrowing down the field, and so I'll be very curious to see how they're both feeling very soon.
Ethan literally just
doing some stretches. Yeah.
Ethan literally not just stretching. He took the sweater off. He got the water in. Headphones in. You know what that means, y'all. Here they go. It is hands on keyboard time. We're looking at Ethan Douglas's screen. So we'll start here. Real quick, big shout outs to all of you who've subbed. Thanks for that, Adam, and appreciate that, Eddie. And also, thanks for that raid, Tayo. Big fan, by the way. Hope if you're still in here. Thanks for that, dude.
Nice.
Here we go, y'all. Remember, ad-free viewing experience if you sub tonight. And not just tonight, but any night you come in the stream. Oh my god!
What just happened?
Look at 10 gifted from Intruda,
yeah.
and thanks for that resub. Thanks for the resub, Manzanitos. Thanks for that. Appreciate the subs, y'all. Holy F, a hype train already. This is incredible. All right, let's go, y'all. Ethan starting out with your pretty similar stuff. Again, he is, he did so much work in terms of TF IDF stuff last week. There's no real TF IDF column stuff in this week, unless you think about, like, names of the businesses, which is a part of the dataset.
Right.
What do you think about, like, really unique names in the dataset and maybe trying to extract something from that?
With just 2 hours, I don't know that I would necessarily go for that as a priority. It was funny, like, when we were doing the AV checks before the show, Ethan, was doing, like, the screen share check, and he was he was typing exactly this, import pandas, syspd, yada yada. And he's like, I'm just getting some more reps in before the show tonight. So I'm almost like, he even admits, like, they won't use this, but he's been, like, practicing and repping so much, it's, like, literal, like, muscle memory that he just, like, spits these imports out of his fingertips. So it's funny to see. Just, like, it's reflexive at this point.
I mean, look,
these competitors.
He's not copying and pasting this, y'all. He literally just went key value params on Seaborn set theme from memory. That is the level of training this man has gone through. Look at all this coming through. Thanks for all these subs and the bits, y'all. Holy F. I'll catch up with that later, but let's go over to D-Rob. And, it's interesting, Meg, like, you and I have been talking about this, and it's hard for us to really know, but, like, Ethan being the best modeler over the competition up to this point, we do still feel, for whatever reason, that D-Rob is really the favorite. Is that sort of the vibe we're getting? Is that kind of what it feels like still?
I am willing to be surprised. I mean, if I were betting, maybe I would say D-Rob, but I don't know if that's, like, really at this point, like, I should be so confident on that, based on the data we've seen from the rest of the season. It's almost like I feel like I have to fight some kind of bias to say it shouldn't be D-Rob.
Right, and D-Rob is very well known, well respected in the data science community and the art community. It's hard to think that D-Rob might be an underdog in a competitive data science competition, But here we are with D-Rob. He does have a game plan. He did just check the histogram for amount loaned. And remember, there's a lot of loans that they already get paid back, so you're going to see a ton of zeros. This means that the loan amount defaulted is nothing. They paid off in full their loans. These loan amounts over here, those are loans that are outstanding. These are loans that these small businesses have defaulted on. So you could think about this in one of two ways. You could either think about this problem as how much one company might have defaulted if they did or if they didn't, or you could think about it as a classifier first. Will they default, and then the amount second. So there's a few different ways to approach this problem. It'll be interesting to see how they cut through this. There's a lot of different machine learning aspects and a lot of different domain knowledge aspects, a lot of different engineering aspects tonight. Lots and lots of different ways to attack this pretty interesting problem. Definitely a different flavor than what we've had before, right, Meg?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see it for the final. We didn't want to do something, super vanilla for the folks who've made it this far through the 12 weeks sliced. So I am very excited for the, diversity of approaches that we could be seeing tonight.
That's right.
And before we get too far in, I do want to kick off our prediction. Will we see one of our contestants? We've just got 2 contestants. Will we see one of them make a submission to the leaderboard before 9:30? So in the next 26 minutes. So I'll kick that off, and you can use your channel points to bet. Will we see a contestant submit?
Right now on the leaderboard is one person from chat, DG, who's been on the chat, who's been on the board for a while now, and
wow,
good to see that DG.
And it's not the sample submission.
No,
nice.
it is better than the sample
right.
submitted.
2 entries. Wow.
Yeah, submitted not long ago. I was actually surprised because when I was setting up, going back from the intro to this, I had already seen the submission, and I was like, "Holy smokes!"
I guess they get 15 minutes, like, on our contestants to get started. Since we're checking out the leaderboard and we're talking about participation from chat, I will remind folks and let folks who are new to Slice know that this is a live audience participation kind of show. I don't know if folks like cook along at home when they watch Chopped or various cooking shows, but you can cook along at home on this cooking show, Sliced. So if you check out the data, !data on Kaggle, you can accept the competition rules, download the data. You can literally follow along with our contestants in the final tonight and cook up a model, make your submission to the leaderboard. And as if with every other week, the top contestant from chat will win Kaggle swag of their choosing, Swaggle as it's been dubbed, as well as a code to redeem an NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute course online.
That's right. Oh, you know what, Meg? I forgot to
tell me what.
I forgot to ask you about something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that later. We'll find a point, and then I'll rally with you later.
Okay. Should we? Okay.
Truly chaos right now.
But it's a live show.
It is very live. Let's go over to D-Rob, who is continuing to plot different histograms, trying to get a feel for the distributions of the different data. Right now he's looking at what I believe is grant approval, the amount granted out. If I'm not mistaken, I would have to refer back to the data dictionary, which is also available on the Kaggle data repo that we're using on the !data to grab that. But yeah, this is a gross amount approved by the bank. So there are 2 portions to this. Some nuance here. There's the gross amount approved by the bank, but then there's also an approved amount from the Small Business Association as it is. So you can actually do a couple things here. You could do things like the proportion of what the government is sort of investing into your business versus what the bank is. You could do just the gross amount. You could try to include maybe just what the SBA is including. So lots of different ways to approach this from a feature engineering side. And speaking of feature engineering, it looks like we have something on Ethan's screen in terms of feature something. He just had it on his screen. We'll see if it comes back here.
Feature something.
Small bit, yeah, excuse me, administration, not association. That's true. Thanks for the correction. Remember, no back seating because, that's not allowed on this channel. But appreciate the correction. So, yes, we are seeing this. Also, if we want to check out the point of view over from D-Rob's screen, the YouTube channel that he's streaming from is just his regular YouTube channel. You can actually check it out. There's a link through his Twitter, I believe, and if someone wants to just post that link to his YouTube, more than willing to take that as well. But while that's going on, I believe we're just about to prepare for our first live look-in, right, Meg?
Oh, yeah. So chat, we're about to ask Ethan a couple of questions. So if you have anything that you'd like us to ask him, now's your chance to do so. But otherwise, I think we just want to know, like, how's he feeling for the final? Is he going to win? Is his dog still hanging out on the couch over there? You know, that kind of thing. Let us know. I'll let him know in a minute that he can unmute, undeafen, and have a little chat with us 10 minutes in.
That's right.
Ask him how his fingertips are doing. Why does he use cat boost so much? That is a good question. Yeah. How does the dog feel about cat boost? All right. Some fantasy football draft questions. Okay.
Wow.
He's great. Yep. I'm sure he'd be happy to talk about those.
These are all things to ask him about, and we are just about to do that, so.
All right. So we'll wait for him to react to my ping on Discord. We can...
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going wonderful. How are you?
I'm also doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. So this is the final episode.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes in. Like, what's your vibe? How are you feeling? How does it compare to the semifinals last week?
Vibe's good. Vibe is
Yeah?
good. It compares.
It compares, okay.
Big data set, which is really fun. Yeah.
Cool. I was
Yeah,
you said it compares to the semifinals last week. I was telling chat earlier, like I was remarking earlier to chat, like how cool, calm, collected you were for the semifinals. So we'll let chat judge, I guess, how you sound now, especially if we can see you. How does that feel? That we can.
That does feel weird.
Is it weird? Yeah. It's like a very one-way thing. Yeah.
It helps having been working remote for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and that I'm like used to just staring at myself on screen for like 2 to 3 hours a day. I've kind of gotten over the whole like, I don't know, that's kind of weird to like have yourself be on a screen constantly. This is my first time ever coding and having myself on screen, or really doing like a lot of thinking, I guess.
Yeah.
So no idea if I'm doing a bunch of weird stuff, but you know.
Don't think too much about it. One other thing I do want you to think about is a question that we got from chat is just tell us a little bit about how you've picked up and found Cat Boost useful throughout the season. I think we've seen you use that in your approach every episode. Like
Yeah. It's great. Shout out to Kanzi, who I first saw mention it. Actually, I think before Sliced, I saw him tweet something about it. And it's just been like pretty awesome. So it's been it's been really great. It's been fun to learn like a new gradient boosted tree decision model. I've previously just kind of used XGBoost, and then I dabbled with light GBM, and so it was fun to hear that there's like a third that's very similar, but better, one might argue. Ignore the fact that I cannot remember.
You're multitasking just a little bit right now, so
just a little bit. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it, and it's just really cool. It handles categorical variables very well. This data set has a lot of those. I think most data sets in real life have a lot of categorical variables. So I would highly recommend people who haven't figured how to use Cat Boost yet. Like what I'm doing right now, you tell it the categorical features. One hot max, is that what it is? You tell it the max amount of categories that it'll one hot encode, so it'll do automatic one hot encoding for you, which saves time even if it takes you like 10 tries to get it right. So you don't have to do any feature engineering with categories like at all. It just takes things as strings. As you are, it is. So that's really neat, and it's been really fun. I never expected it to be like the only thing I used. I always thought I'd try it a couple times, and I would just always choose whatever model works best, which is still what I do. But that model is always Cat Boost. Like,
right.
I have yet to find a data set we've used that I've beaten the Cat Boost score. I've beaten it by ensembling, but I've yet to beat it with, just another straight up model.
You know, Ethan, a question is, are you familiar with loan data or any sort of default type data? Is this this is new ground for you? You haven't done anything like this back in school or taken a look at any kind of data like this before?
No, I'm not big on finance, business, anything. I don't really like things in dollars amounts, and certainly don't like making people default on loans. And yeah, I've never been into like finance or banking. I didn't do any business classes in college. I did sciencey stuff. So I don't know, itchy at the moment because apparently one of my categorical features is not categorical. But anyways, yeah, no, I had to look up what exactly like a guaranteed loan was. Which I think I understand now. It means someone else is like your guarantor or whatever, and they're saying that they'll put up money and cover that if you default. So I think that'll be like a pretty important.
Ozma is saying our socialist king, so you got that going.
Hell yeah.
So, anyway, we'll let you go here, Ethan, but I appreciate the check-in. We'll check in with you again in about an hour, sir.
For sure. I mean, I'm happy to keep talking if you all want. It's a lot of fun. I don't know how you do this, Nick. My brain is like frying right now.
Well, hopefully it's not too fried. You got another 2 hours, my friend.
All right, sounds good. It is, but that's okay.
Good luck, dude.
Cool. Thanks,
All right,
Ethan.
thanks. Bye.
Ethan Douglas, y'all. We were checking out his screen. He is creating functions right now to send his data frame through and create those train and test splits a little easier. Also, a little more formulaic, a little more procedural here. Not a lot of copy and paste. Remember, we did hammer him on a lot of copy and paste last week. Maybe he got that message. And he may be avoiding that, which, to be honest, would probably help him if he's going up against literally the word per minute god, D-Rob.
I guess copy pasting could really help you. The words per minute, but that's all right. We will be checking in with D-Rob, I believe, in just 4 minutes, so we can see what he's up to.
We are checking out right now a plot of gross percent of loans discharged in default. So he has by bank and then total loans approved, and then that is actually on a plot of default percent, which is actually pretty interesting. I love the idea of doing like these three-way interactions in really clear ways. D-Rob has this really big knack for his ability to synthesize three-way interactions in really palatable ways. And even though this looks a little basic, this is a lot of information to ingest really simply. So again, yet another plus in favor of the data viz warrior himself, D-Rob. How do you feel about Ethan, though? How do you think about Ethan's interview there? Do you feel like he's a little more nerves than he had last week, Meg?
Yeah, I don't believe him. He said similar. He feels similarly in vibe to the semifinals last week, and I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if it's the cam on, but he sounded a little like shakier. He sounded a little bit like he really wanted to continue kind of powering through his code. May have just been kind of where he was at in his process when we checked in, but yeah. And certainly like the comfort level with the data set, it sounds like he's not only not a domain expert, he has like a lack of interest in this working with this type of data, which I think like we saw how on the flip side, D-Rob's domain expertise with baseball, he was able to like just fire off a ton of insightful data visualizations. I think that kind of interest and expertise can help a lot with the data visualization aspect of SLICED.
That's right. I do think that being invested or being interested in some aspect of the data set really goes far. I do point back towards Julia Silge in the animal shelter data set. She went so far with names and colors and all these different like word things, embedded things inside of the animal shelter data set. That really helped her out in terms of the data visualization point side of things. So sometimes you just need to find something in there for you. And hopefully Ethan does find something in there for him. Less than a minute to go before we go to D-Rob here. Right now, he is walking away. Okay. There he goes.
He'll be back in a minute, I'm sure.
Not many championship competitions do you see someone literally walk away from the thing that they need to be 100% focused on for the next 2 hours. but it is sliced. This is the way of the data scientist, the way of the competitive data scientist, in fact.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if he then like walked in on one of our screens or something?
Like, oh. But yes, I did see someone mention that we're nearing 200. Bring your friends in, y'all. Bring your friends in. If throw those tweets out there. Hassle your discords. If you don't see a friend's name in chat right now, make sure you see it soon. Would love to hit that 200 mark. That'd be awesome. It's the last time we have Sliced, y'all. Let's make it a big party.
All right, are we ready to do a check-in with D-Rob?
Very ready.
Be ready. All right. Allow me to ping him, and let's wait. And chat, let us know if you've got questions.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi,
How's it
Mike,
going? I'm good. I'm solid.
This is a really fun data set. I'll tell you, it right away threw in this I think the curveball, like mean absolute error, it's not as on data that is like can also be represented as a percentage, is I think kind of really interesting. I'm definitely thinking about how both to interpret that and then how to model it. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. How are you feeling? Just like what's your vibe tonight? How does it compare to the semifinals? Yeah.
I think I'm very calm and excited. I was just really excited to do as many of these join as many of these rounds as I could. So if I make it to the finals, like whether I win or not, like I really just got to be a part of it as long as I could. So I'm just very happy and excited. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, Nick and I are both very happy to hear that, and it's been of course, great to have you live streaming alongside as well. So very cool. Is there anything different about how you're planning on approaching tonight's data set? Any kind of like anything you want to share with us about your strategy? I assume there may be fewer memes.
I have a couple memes. I might pop out the memes, but I've been focusing on the data so far. One is the I'm really thinking about how to predict it. Like, should I predict it as an amount or should I predict it as a percentage of gross approval and then put in the amount? And if I do so, am I going to get into trouble because because it really matters a lot more to get the larger accounts. It matters more that I get the larger loans correct than the smaller loans. So if there's systematic difference between those, I might be leaving some signal on the table. I'll tell you that there's a lot of, one thing that is different from some of my previous ones, I can just tell from glancing at some of these, there are a lot, here we go, for instance, state, there's a lot of categorical variables with a lot of signal in them. And it doesn't necessarily look like it's as simple as, say, could I turn states or zip codes into longitude and latitude? Not so clear that I can really do that. And I might still do that, but I'm trying to apply it to something numeric. But that means I'm going to have to think about how to put both categorical and numeric variables into a really effective model. That means I might be doing an ensemble combination of XGBoost and a linear model. But I'm going to see how I'm going to see how much time I've been having and what really strikes me as interesting.
Have you ever? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
I was going to ask the exact same question. We were wondering in chat here. Are you familiar with any loan type data or default type data? Have you worked with any kind of like this type of data before or in the past?
The only one I worked with I think was in episode 6. There was, or was it 7? It was in lab 2. The data was I think also it was about churn. It wasn't about default.
Yeah. Similar.
No, I don't think I've worked with default with predicting defaults before.
Amazing. And how do you feel about MAE in this case instead of RMSE or any other type of metric?
I'm definitely really happy that it's MAE, not RMSE, because if it were RMSE, there'd be a huge shift with a large outcomes really overwhelm the error metric. MAE would be a little bit small, and that is definitely interesting. But it's funny. I'm not sure, but I think I've only done classification ones before. I could be wrong, but I think in the regular season I think I had 2 classification and then like a couple multi-class. I don't think I've actually joined any of the ones with a linear output. So this is
cool.
At least in the ones that I've been a contestant in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, and like I said, the thing that really interests me is how can it turn into something interpretable? And I landed on
Yeah.
I feel comfortable that I landed on gross percentage of loans discharged in default. So like total amount of discharge divided by the total amount of loans that were approved. That's that's when I landed on it. I'm learning some interesting things. This definitely makes me think of like the mafia. Is that there's a large amount of waste management services going to default. So yeah, I got a lot more EDA want to do. Want to do a time series. Probably going to do a map. Yeah, really excited about a lot of things. Looking at
Very
tonight.
good.
Well, D-Rob, we'll let you add it, and we'll get back with you in about an hour.
Great. See you in an hour.
Cool.
All right. Good
Thanks.
luck. D-Rob, y'all. And just to let y'all know, he is so close to a golden feature right here, Meg.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I was literally about to write it on the whiteboard because I wanted to let chat know that he's really close to a...
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're looking for is that Nick is referring to the golden feature as a bar chart or something, plotting industry sector on one axis and amount defaulted on the other axis with some kind of marker indicating the average amount defaulted, or a divergence relative to the average amount would be acceptable as well. So
That's right. He is so close. Let's go over to Ethan, because Ethan is actually plotting a few things that we haven't seen him plot before. He is doing, it looks like, similar plots to what we were just seeing over on D-Rob's screen, except in Seaborn, and not horizontal, but just vertical plots, your typical bar plots here, plotting state, and it looks like maybe number of loans given in a state, or perhaps a default amount, but I'm guessing it's number of loans there.
yeah, I know he was looking at a lot of like count plots. So
That's right. How's chat feeling, y'all? Chat, I see we hit a 203 on my screen.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That is pretty incredible. Spam those emotes, y'all. Let's see what y'all got going on in chat tonight. How's everyone feeling tonight, y'all? Oh, so good. Y'all so nice.
Oh,
Y'all are so nice. So
just got 4 minutes remaining to see if we've got anybody from our contestants tonight, D-Rob or Ethan on the leaderboard. So far, no, but we are up to 5 total participants on the leaderboard.
some familiar names, Meg.
Yeah, I would say so. So we got Landon in second place. Age of Neil. Jason Young is a name I don't remember seeing. I haven't memorized everybody's name, but I don't remember Jason Young.
That's my job.
And Afton. Yeah, you're much better at remembering names than I am, I've noticed. But definitely welcome. It's okay, Afton. You get 10 submissions that you can make throughout the course of the competition tonight.
Oh yes.
Ooh, this is he's looking at year default amount.
Oh wait, this is
time series plot.
He just needs to put. Oh my god, he just needs.
We just need an annotation.
He literally just needs the title. So notice, y'all, there were 2 recessions through the early 2000s and the mid 2000s. The mid 2000s one in America, y'all will know that as the Great Recession. But in the early 2000s, there was also a recession. This was known as, somewhat ending the dot-com bubble. That ended up coming into a recession for us in America here. But if he's able to just say what these are, these 2 points in time here, he will. This would be like, well, he's 5 points away.
Close.
He is
close.
He is so close, so close.
Like we said though, when we announced these golden features, these are maybe something we'd expect our contestants to plot. The basic time series, looking at the variable that they're predicting. So yeah,
He's
really ooh, here we go. The 2008 recession sucked. Yes. Do we say that's it?
That's he noted the. Hold on. What was in our notes?
Okay, so I will read it verbatim. A bar plot. Wow. Okay, I can read a bar chart plotting into.
That's one.
Sorry, that's the wrong one. This is year. Y is amount defaulted, and there is an annotation on the plot, title or text somewhere, about recessions in the early 2000s and the mid-2000s.
He needs
Oh.
both.
He does need both.
He needs...
The .com bubble also sucked. Pets.com.
Yeah.
Ethan.
Yeah, what happened to pets.com?
Pets.com.
Yeah, pets, what about the WebEx pivot, They pivoted from whatever they weren't they trying to do early door delivery.com stuff?
Honestly, I have no clue. I'm just hoping that he Googles what was the name of the recession before the Great Recession?
The .com bubble. That was the .com.
No, I'm hoping that he's Googling that so he knows how to annotate his plot. It's just a bad joke. Sorry.
I see.
All right, but we have hit 9:30, and we don't have any of our contestants on the leaderboard, so I think I can close out this prediction, our final prediction.
Oh boy,
of such a sort.
Going back to what D-Rob said about one of his possible ways to go was actually the way that I was most interested in was classifying first and then
you called it.
Yeah, and then scaling the value afterwards. So for y'all at home, if you want to play around with a particular model type, and maybe I'll do this maybe Thursday or Monday, but if you do the classifier first to identify the probability that a particular loan will default or not, then you'll have this sort of yes or no thing. Then you can actually train a model on only the data that is defaulted. So now if we assume default, what's the default amount? And then you can now predict all the data that you said was going to be defaulted. Now you could actually add that default amount to it. So you have all the zeros, those all count towards zeros, and that's going to be 100% hopefully for your predictions. And then you'll have all these predictions of how much you're going to be defaulted, given that you are correct on the loans that might be getting defaulted. So those two models combined would probably get you a pretty decent answer. It sounds like D-Rob is actually interested in doing that in one, a linear way, and the second one being an XG boost or some sort of gradient boosted or tree method. So really interesting to see if that is the winning formula. I do think something like that is going to be a pretty high scoring.
So Nick, it is just at the time where I think we're doing our first giveaway announcement. Okay. We're 9:30.
Yes.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Hold on. I'm not. Okay. I'm not ready.
Well, I'll give you a minute to get ready.
Okay.
We had a lot to get ready for today.
There's so many, Meg. This is going by so fast.
So many. Okay. I know. This is gonna go
Okay. It is time. It is time.
It's time, y'all.
Let me. Oh gosh, I'm still not ready. What is the plot we're looking at right now from D-Rob? This is almost like a Tufty-esque.
Yeah.
We're marching towards Russia, y'all, with loans.
Sharpie kind of look here.
He is predicting this. So this is actually what do you call it? Golden Feature B-sides, Meg. So he's looking at percent defaulted over a year. And so he actually had Great Recession in there. But what you don't capture here is actually percent defaulted in that .com bubble burst. So not getting that from the percent default graph itself. But if he does go amount default, we will see that. But either way, let us go to our first giveaway thing, and this is actually giveaway number 2. Shout out to Z by HP. Check out hp.com/datascience for data science pre-builts. But we do have a bundle to give away. Meg, you want to share with them what the winner's gonna win?
Yeah. So Nick and I are both fans of Twitter and hashtags, and we're also fans of Z by HP for letting us do a giveaway of an HP gaming bundle. So the contest that we did is actually the second sliced hashtag giveaway that we did, or that we're doing, where anybody who uses the sliced hashtag on Twitter since our episode a couple of weeks ago was entered into a drawing, or actually a a notebook that I use to randomly select a winner to win an HP gaming bundle, and that includes it's an HP Omen. You get a headset, you get a keyboard with cherry switches. Is that right?
That is correct.
That is right. You get a headset, an HP Omen keyboard with cherry switches. You get a mouse and a gaming pad. I'm like looking around my own like workstation to be like, okay, yeah, one of those. So you get all of that. So that goes to a random person who used the Sliced hashtag on Twitter to tweet about Sliced. There's actually people on Twitter who are using the Sliced hashtag to talk about like bread and some network TV show about a pizza parlor that's happens to be called Sliced. So had to tweet about Sliced, our show, the most important show. But we do have our winner to announce tonight. And the winner of the second Sliced hashtag giveaway is... drum roll that Tony, our video production editor, will add to the YouTube cut of this later, is going to Kyle, NS Champs.
Whoa!
Chat. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Kyle, NS Champs, for not only being a contestant on Sliced, but helping us to hype the show with your audience on Twitter.
Wow.
Really appreciate it.
Congratulations, and thanks for hyping it up.
I'm like waiting to see in chat. Like, I want to see the react. There we go. Oh, nope. I'm like reading people mentioning him, but not seeing
congratulations,
not seeing
Kyle.
NS Champs yet, but yeah.
And Meg, I'm going to send you a really quick message.
Okay. All right. Ooh, this is the moment I've been waiting for.
Okay. But 225 people in here tonight, and that is actually pretty amazing. That's definitely the biggest number we've seen this season. And of course, that makes complete sense. This is the finals, y'all. This is your last chance to dance, and it's the last chance to dance for our two contestants here. Ethan Douglas, who's Googling right now some X-Tick labels. He is trying to get the rotation correct. Looks like he's actually also trying to put in his own labels. He's also trying to set that to underscore. But this does look like whether or not the business itself does exist, or if this is a new business itself. Oh, but before we go too far, let's look at some memes from D-Rob. I believe we saw this one not too long ago. But yes, he is. If there is missing data, it does look like he'll be perhaps hinting towards some median imputation of the data.
Nice.
I'm good with that, Meg.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Some things.
They just too much to even keep track of.
Some
There's
things
just
are
too
very.
many,
It's very live tonight. I feel the energy in chat. I hope y'all also feel the energy. We are a little over 30 minutes in now. We are looking over at D-Rob's screen again. He is just trying to get all the text in there. Maybe there's a way for him to like wrap the text or like throw in some /ns in the text here, because the
yeah, you definitely can do a wrap.
the aspect
it's a little hard to read. Yeah.
But
I do want to say we have our first contestant on the leaderboard tonight. We've got Ethan.
Yes.
Third place. Yeah, so didn't quite make it under the 30-minute limit, but or for the prediction, but he's up there nonetheless. Reminder for folks who may be tuning into Slice for the first time, the public leaderboard on Kaggle is just made up of 1% of the test data. So it's only evaluated on 1% of the test data. This is because we want the final leaderboard reveal of the private leaderboard to really be meaningful. So this just tells us who's on the leaderboard. And maybe there's a little bit of signal there, but don't want it to be too much because we want the private leaderboard to. Oh, okay. And then the private leaderboard then, of course, is evaluated on the remaining 99% of the data. So at the end of the 2 hours is when we really truly know, or when Nick, the only person who can see the private leaderboard, really truly knows.
That's right.
Who our winner is. But,
If y'all actually zoom in on the moment right as we're ending, you will actually see my honest reaction, and I've been trying to keep it level for the past handful of weeks, but it's so shocking usually. So
it has been shocking. We've had some shocking reveals. Nick, I want to see somebody create like a YouTube cut, like zeroing in on the sequence of like all of those like raw Nick Wan reactions to the private leaderboard reveal. Just see sort of like what that looks like. Because I certainly try to read your face.
I know you do.
I'm always dying to know.
I know you do.
Yeah.
We are over here on Ethan's screen. Ethan does look like I don't know if I would say this is Ethan lost. This is definitely Ethan doing more data viz than he has before, though. Wouldn't you say, Meg?
I think so. And he's doing maybe a little bit more customization, less copy pasting, as we noted before. Like he's not just sort of like making a map and then, like what we saw last week, making a map and just kind of looking at different cuts of data layered onto that map. So I would say he is trying to earn data visualization points. He knows he needs to do that to win. He has done very well in modeling, episode to episode throughout the season, but he's up against D-Rob. He really can't let his guard down. He's really got to earn, do what he needs to do to earn as many points as he can. If only he would go back and edit that time series plot of amount defaulted, just to add, that one. Don't forget the .com bubble. That's .com, Ethan.
That's right.
Think about your dog. Think about Cat Boost.
I see someone that I've been following for a while on Twitter. Shout out to Katie Flick. Good to see you in chat, and good to see everyone in chat, y'all. Always spam those emotes. Always.
Also, no.
Yes, ma'am.
No. I want to clarify. No issue with copy pasting, except in the case where we're looking for creativity and variety in what we see out of data visualization as part of the judging.
Remember, y'all, tonight's scoring. Oh my goodness, where's this? I was like, why does it sound so quiet? It's because it was very quiet.
Oh. Should I start yelling?
Remember tonight, y'all, the scoring is a little different. It is chat getting 1 point tonight. We nerfed chat basically to oblivion, but you are more or less a tie-breaking vote. So perhaps you are the most important point at the end of the night.
God.
We do have golden features. They're worth 5 now instead of 10. Data visualization 20, basically slicing it in half. Yeah, slice, get it. Data visualization 20 points, and we've turned modeling down to 15. It might sound a little goofy than what you were used to before throughout the season, but I promise you, in the simulations, it will still feel like sliced at the end of the night. Let's go over to D-Rob, who looks like he is also putting his score up there. D-Rob, nice. Looks like not only did he put up there, but maybe he was wondering sort of the... Okay, so we've seen this happen before. I forgot which contestant did... I think it was actually maybe Landon, but something that's an interesting strategy, which I think is actually pretty five-head, to be honest, is checking what the public leaderboard is looking like, comparing that to what you did on previous episodes to see what maybe the difference will be on the private. So it's like weird Kaggle triangulation in order to see if you're on the right track. And D-Rob maybe trying to figure out some triangulation of like what the range may be and also what it might look like at the end. So really interesting to see D-Rob perhaps pulling that one out. whether he did it before or whether he learned it from our Padawan. Either way, an interesting use of the Kaggle leaderboard as part of the strategy to earn points, right, Meg?
Yeah. I see Landon Pixel in chat responded with the Kappa email. I don't know. Is that a confirm or a deny that it was him? I don't know.
He who knows? Who knows if that is a strategy or not? Who knows?
Okay. I'm just looking to learn a little bit about Twitch. Every night.
I feel like I've been slowly teaching not just you, but like chat at large about Twitch culture. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like we have our little kind of like data science niche over here, and how much it looks like, Twitch at large. It's up to us because we're creating data science culture on Twitch, right?
We do have a lat long map now from Ethan.
Oh yeah.
He went as far as to take each city-state name, grab latitude, longitude from each city-state, I'm guessing, and plotting it. So this is actually going above and beyond. I don't know how I feel about lat long, but perhaps lat long makes some sense if you want to turn if you want to take that city feature and turn it into a numeric feature that might have some locality about it. But unsure how much juice they're going to get out of this feature. Interesting approach though. Also very pale looking plot. This is like a
you got another coffee stain plot. I know. Craig, one of our contestants from the regular season, has called me out for criticizing his plot for looking like a coffee stain, and here's another one.
This looks like a very light peach color with some flecks of blood orange in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back over to D-Rob. D-Rob doing a little back and forth between his screens, and he's already tuning through trees right now. So D-Rob jumping into the modeling now. He did dabble in little memes there, but as the scoring goes, and as he knows, the matchup between him and Ethan, it is unquestionable at this point. Modeling is where he needs to gain some ground. And what was some of the previous matchups, Meg, between Ethan and D-Rob? Is it once or twice they've met up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have this in my notes?
You do.
As if my memory is gonna serve me here.
You do have it.
Let me...
You're supposed to feel more confident, Meg.
I think maybe they may just have... Okay, so week 7 and the semifinals, I believe, is when we saw them... Or no, we wouldn't have seen them matched up in the semifinals.
Yeah, we would have, because...
Oh, yeah, of course we would. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so only the semifinal. I was thinking the playoffs. So week 7 in the regular season was when we saw, Ethan and D-Rob. D-Rob came first in data visualization, whereas Ethan came in third. Both of our contestants, D-Rob and Ethan, have found 2 golden features over the course of the regular season. In the semifinals, D-Rob came second in modeling, Ethan came first. D-Rob got 12 points in data viz versus Ethan's 5 points in data viz, and D-Rob has pulled second place in chat vote in the semifinals, 5 points it was. And Ethan has never won chat vote, although he was voted into the playoffs through like a popular vote. So
that's right.
Kind of interesting that he never won. Maybe we have to check the ballots. Do you think it was a fair election?
Wow. Demand the recount, I hear.
A recount, yeah.
We do see D-Rob uploading his first submission right now.
Right.
And we'll see very momentarily whether or not his first submission is above or below his competitor tonight, Ethan Douglas, and the survey says yes. Right now,
nice.
Ethan, 6th place. D-Rob, 3rd on the leaderboard.
But way to go, Afton! Nice.
And yes, Afton also
from below the sample sub.
It looks like you figured out how to do it right now, Afton. This is you've corrected the course. What a score there, Afton. But yes, D-Rob now with a return salvo here against Ethan. We'll see what that shapes out to be later. Remember, me and Meg have sort of found a sweet spot now for our test data sets. Shakeups are abound.
I am excited for it. I'm excited. I have one last chance to see if I can, predict from your facial expressions the winners.
Here we go with Ethan and some inline plotting. Looks like he's going feature importance plot now, and he is actually trying to go flip his axes here, X and Y. And we will see in literally a second, except he needs to include X equals in the beginning of this thing. Okay, that's fine. And here he is with his feature importance plot, gross approval, and then the disbursement, all these different features in here. It looks like he hasn't done much in terms of transforming his data, not much in the feature engineering realm, and that's okay. He's trying to just grab his baseline model. We are a little shy of an hour, so this is probably where we would expect most of our contestants to be on a regular night, doing a lot of the EDA and baseline modeling. Some data viz, but nothing too major quite yet. We are actually, I don't know, Meg, I feel really good. It's pretty close right now.
I think you're right. I think it is quite close. Yeah, I mean, but we've got over an hour for things to play out, so I'm very excited to see how things go. We are at 9:50, which I think, as we discussed, we had a little huddle earlier.
That's right.
Is now a good time for our next giveaway? Nick?
Yeah. Do we?
What do you think?
Yeah. Let me. Where did this go? Oh, I was on it already. So y'all, I know, y'all who have Twitter and did the Twitter giveaway stuff, and two folks won the HP Omen gaming bundles. Those weren't the only ones that we had to give away. We actually have one more to give away. And
I am shocked. I am just learning this, chat. I am just learning this.
That's right. And the giveaway is actually a lot simpler. You are not going to tweet. You are not going to do anything with Twitter. You're going to do it right here. So if you are interested...
This is for the ones who show up, yeah.
That's right. For the ones here on finals night, if you are interested, in a few minutes, we'll give it away. All you have to do is be active in chat, spam an emote, say hello, introduce yourself, hashtag slice, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say in chat. Give us a little hello, hi, how are you doing? And you are eligible. You will be eligible to participate in this giveaway. Literally, all you need to do is say something in chat. Whatever you want to do. Whether it's hi, whether it's an emote, whether you want to say how much you love Sliced, we'll give it away at the top of the hour here. But literally, another HP Omen gaming model. This does come with a keyboard, a mechanical keyboard with MX Cherry switches in them. It does come with a mouse kind of desk pad thing, and then a headset. So all the peripherals you need if you're interested in working from home and having a nice mechanical keyboard and mouse, or if you're interested in improving your gaming rig, whatever it might be.
Or if you're just like, I love Sliced and I want to brag about this cool HP Omen gaming bundle that I earned.
That is right.
Randomly won.
Randomly won.
Nearly randomly won from Sliced chat.
That's right.
It's pretty badass, yeah.
That's right. And yes, anyone is eligible because none of y'all have ever won this ever before. This is literally brand new thing we can give away in chat. Feel free to enter, even if you
cherry switches
won before. I don't even have a keyboard with cherry. It's funny. What do you have a mouse of choice, Meg?
I have a mouse of your choice. You told me what mouse to get, and I was like, sure, and I bought it.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. It's like this, whatever. I don't even know.
It is the
it
is
yeah.
a Razer.
Yeah.
So the Black Adder or Death Adder.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I lift my keyboard high enough too? I have like, ooh.
Is that a ducky? Is this a ducky?
It's a Verimolo or whatever. Brown switches. Yeah.
Browns. Okay, browns in those. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
But yes. You know. These aren't the keyboards of the mice you may get.
No.
Ours are still mechanical.
You'll be cooler than us.
Cherry switches.
It all will match.
That's right. But the mouse, I want to say, probably pretty similar, if not better, right? It's a pretty hardcore mouse. I looked at the bundle. Oh yeah, also it comes in a duffel bag.
Ooh.
Like I don't know, but in my opinion, like the duffel bag is like very multi-purpose.
I wanna makes me want to do like a LAN party.
Well, it like makes me want to
Yeah.
it like you can use it like for this is bro Nick Wan. It looks like a gym bag. Like that's what I would use it for.
Like, how big is it?
It fits the keyboard and it fits all that stuff. So it's like literally like a perfect gym bag size.
Nice. Huh.
That's right.
I'll take it to my LAN parties. Yeah.
That's right. Let's go over to D-Rob's screen. D-Rob's still training down his model, and we do see him on the trees still. He is training down his MAE. It looks like he is keying in on something around probably between 500 and 800 trees. It looks like he might go on the lower side if he wants to speed that up. But the difference between 500 and 800 in this case, probably not so meaningful, especially when the observations that he's working with, it looks like he might have cut down his data set to be a lot smaller. That way he could train faster. So we'll see what he does here in terms of his training. And yes, it is him fitting a smaller data set here. And that's wise. I would say that's wise, especially when you have a lot of different features and possibly a lot of different paths to feature engineering. So smart move by D-Rob here. I wonder if he is going to stick with that idea of doing a classifier and then working that classifier into a predictor at the end, or into a regression at the end. A few more minutes to go, y'all. Lots of folks. Guess how many folks are eligible right now, Meg?
I want to say like 90.
Ooh, no.
Because that'd be way more than what we've ever seen. That's just what I wanted, aspirational. Like, come on.
It is more, but
Okay,
I will also say the number...
45.
No, not 45. Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
The hint
Sure.
the hint is it's a nice number.
Huh. 669?
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Nice. We shouldn't tell chat that because then nobody new is gonna enter. They want to keep it at 69.
Well, now it is at 70.
Okay.
Now it's at
You really just keep going. Keep going. More. 90.
3 more minutes for y'all to enter, and then we'll give this a roll, y'all. But yes, anyone's eligible, including mods, y'all. All you mods, you are also eligible.
Yeah, 420. Like, let's get 420 people eligible.
Oh,
that'll mean we have at least.
I would enjoy that.
Yes.
That would be, you know, what would that be? That's 10% of what we would typically get. So 4,000 people in chat. I would like that.
I would also like that. You know, would I get like stage fright at that point? Like.
Oh no.
I feel like I'm just talking to you, Nick.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't be able to get stage fright.
We just hanging out.
Exactly. There's no stage fright. How's everyone in chat doing, y'all? How's the finals feeling? How's D-Rob's very close inspection of his data set looking?
Like he's like in there. Yeah.
He's truly
like
taking out the magnifying glass, maybe. You know?
Yeah. Oh, spectacular. Alright. He's surfaced. Here we go.
Right. Let's go over to Ethan's screen. Ethan, looks like he's actually working on that feature engineering pipeline. A lot of this is actually just cleaning up a lot of stuff. If you do look at Ethan's screen in previous episodes, we have seen him do a lot of this mix of feature engineering and also just cleaning up stuff within a function. It is good to see him using functions. I do remember young Ethan who did not. So yeah, seeing him do it this way does make me think he truly is not just growing as a Slice competitor, but growing just as a better programmer.
It's pretty amazing that Slice can do that, you know? I think there's something that's a little, like, slightly unnatural about the setting that Slice takes place in. Yeah, you go through a lot of the motions, and I certainly would feel kind of self-conscious about 420 viewers from around the world watching me live code, so yeah, the pressure does something for him, so it's good.
That's right. All right, y'all. I am trying to subtract out all the bots right now, but it's about that time. It's about that time.
Don't forget to remove me, because I like to do the.
Oh no, that's
I
true.
Chat.
That's true. No, Meg. Oh wait, you're not even in here, Meg.
What?
Oh, there you are. There you are. I see you.
I was in chat before the streaming started.
I see you.
I'm a dead Sliced viewer.
You are a dedicated Sliced viewer indeed.
I've been here for all 12 episodes.
And 4 pilot season episodes.
And Michael Malarkey says he'd probably be out too since he won. So yeah, Michael Malarkey and Kyle Ligon have both won the Sliced hashtag giveaways. Last couple of giveaways that we did on Twitter.
All right, it's time to roll, y'all. The winner is this real life?
What is this? Oh, I was like, who won such that's your response?
No, this is it. This is actually a really recent follow. Yeah. Followed literally 30 minutes ago.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome! Congrats.
Followed literally 30 minutes ago. So, congrats. If you are interested in claiming this, just send me a message over on Discord and we'll get this shipped out to y'all. But congrats, is this real life? If this is your first time being in this chat, well, congratulations. You just won a bunch of tech. So,
hell yeah. Aw, I love it.
Isn't that great?
It is great, honestly. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. I love this. Thank you to our sponsor.
Yes, that's right.
Z by HP.
Oh yeah, here we go.
For allowing us to do that.
Thanks for Z by HP. Appreciate you letting us do the giveaway. Check out hp.com/datascience for pre-built desktops, mobile, and also different software packages over on hp.com/datascience. We'd be remiss to say thanks to our other sponsors as well. NVIDIA, Streamlit, and our studio. Appreciate all the support from everyone helping us out with giveaways and all sorts of things, getting us a good product for you in chat on Tuesdays. And this is the last Tuesday, Meg.
Oh my god, and there's just an hour remaining. I've let our contestants know that they've got 1 hour remaining tonight. It's our last hour of Sliced live coding before we get to the judging round. And I also let them know that we'll be doing another round of live look-ins. I think we'll be going back to Ethan in about 7 minutes from now. So this will be our chance to just kind of check in and see, has the vibe changed? How is he feeling about his progress so far? How is he feeling about his opponent? Is he going to win? Let us know what other questions you want us to ask Ethan or D-Rob, and I will try to read chat and try to be sure to relay your thoughts and questions to our contestants for our last live look-in before judging.
That is right. And let us take a look at the leaderboard right now. Let's see who's on it, and hey, who's surprised? Guess who's at the top, Meg?
Is it Data Lab? Or...
Close.
Is it Landon?
It is.
Hell yeah. All right.
Landon was a semi-finalist. He, with his package bonsai, seeing that this MAE is no problem for his gradient, or for his Bayesian optimized Gaussian process grid searching at the top there. DG's up there too still from that initial submission. Also a third submission in there as well. Lots of folks that we've seen before, like Professor Bottle Service. I believe they won a some swaggle before.
Yep.
And of course our contestants, right? D-Rob with the one submission, and so with Ethan, they're still tuning through. You can see right now on D-Rob's screen here, he's trying to figure out number of trees as he cuts through his data, and it looks like here pseudo Huber error is improving MAE, so he is using a Huber regression in this case.
But not really. Okay,
but pseudo. Somewhat, but not quite.
I like these comments because the markdown, or the text he's writing is for us. He is, of course, live narrating, live commenting as he codes along for his own stream. So
that's right.
Yeah,
he may
multitasking maybe just as much as we are trying to do our show live and commentate.
Yeah, what he might mean by this, y'all, is he Huber regression does a little more takes into account outliers. It does not penalize. Does it penalize or doesn't penalize? Does not or does against outliers?
Are you asking me?
I think it doesn't penalize outliers as much. I think. Fact check. Maybe I should just say it does.
Yes, exactly. Chat will
chat will do this. And if it does, then perhaps he's just doing something like in signal processing where you can bandpass filter and squeeze a signal down and eliminate some of these outliers that way, or at least bring them back to a more typical range. So he may be doing something with the outliers where these sort of discounting them a little, but still wants to take them into account in his modeling. Perhaps that's the case, but who knows what pseudo-Huber error is.
All right. So we need questions for Ethan, and we need questions for D-Rob that are not being answered by his wife in chat. So we'll check in with Ethan in 4 minutes. So let us know. Let us know if you've got questions that you want us to ask Ethan.
Thank you, Scott.
No one likes my jacket. I don't know. I don't know how to dress up.
I like your jacket, Meg.
Thank you.
We did dress up tonight. I saw Andrew saying, "Looks like Nick quote unquote dressed up." Yes, I put a button down shirt with sleeves on. I feel like that's pretty formal for me.
Yeah, and I was offended that I did not get any acknowledgement for mine. I tried to dress up too. Match my eyeglasses.
That's right.
Sorry.
Ethan's the first one up, right?
Yeah, we'll be checking in with Ethan in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Do you have questions, Nick?
I will have a few. Right now we're on D-Rob, and D-Rob, it's interesting because D-Rob does work off his very, very spec-specific MacBook
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm like, oh, is he tuning through something? Because his screen may be loading. But I just realized that he's also casting and he's also doing all this other stuff. So, big night for the content creator D-Rob.
Yeah.
He does look like he is trying to minimize MAE. Oh, the percent in this case. So we're going to actually see him do the classifier first, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. So this is actually really interesting to see if this will be the case. Does the classifier ensemble into the regressor beat out just a regressor? And remember, for Ethan doing cat boost stuff, cat boost actually does have both regressor and classifiers, but at least my personal opinion, when I played with cat boost a very long time ago, and perhaps it's improved since, it did a lot better with the classifier problems than it did with regressor problems. But Ethan has had both classifier, regressor, and multi-class problems throughout this tournament. And he has done well in all of them. So maybe it's not a weakness in this particular package.
All right, so we're just a minute away from doing a check-in with Ethan.
Questions for Ethan, y'all. Yes, I see a lot of y'all in chat with questions. Please keep them coming. Questions equals good. That's right, I do have button-down shirts. Isn't that weird?
Do I have button-down? I think I have some button-down shirts. Blouses, I guess. Is that what you call it? If it's, yeah. All right, I'm gonna initiate our check-in with Ethan here. Just came to unmute and undeafen. I like to be able to like see.
Yo.
What's up? How's it going? How's the first hour been?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. I'm so convinced. I'm so convinced now.
No, it's good. It's just this data takes a long time to train, and so that's the one thing I've been singing the praises of Cat Boost, but it is slow. Slower than like what most my competitors are probably using, and so.
Competitor singular. You have one competitor tonight.
Nah, we're going for number 1 leaderboard spot. Although Data Lab is already crushing it. So I think there's a pretty big holdout set. I think the leaderboard is going to hold fairly well.
Okay.
I haven't even looked if D-Rob has a submission yet. I'll let you guys see my response live. Fuck, okay.
Excellent. All right.
He's doing well.
Yep. How does that feel? How does that feel? Like, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's D-Rob. I'm a nobody. And
you are somebody. You're a sliced finalist, Ethan Douglas.
You're so right. But like, yeah, I mean, just being here honestly feels like really cool, and I've been proud of how I've done modeling. I think my modeling has been throughout the competition like the best of any competitor.
Yep.
On a week-to-week basis. So, I mean, if he beats me, props to him. I won't be surprised at all because he's a very competitive person. If there's one thing I've learned through this competition, it's that like he felt he was getting beat in the meme game.
Yes.
And he comes back and just destroys everyone with memes.
Yes.
Which is just insane. So that's my dog.
Yeah.
Just got back from a walk. So, yeah, it's like, it was kind of like, I almost wish I got second last week and that he beat me. So he was less incentivized to crush me this week.
Yeah.
Because
you think that would matter? I don't know.
I don't know. I just have a feeling he spent a lot of time training.
Yeah, he knows.
Because like I said, he's a competitor.
Definitely. I mean, we actually got one question from Span Data in chat. Ethan, what would you like to say to D-Rob at this point, if you could say anything?
Oh God.
This is being recorded. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, thanks for competing. Thanks for bringing so much enthusiasm and audience to Sliced. It's been super cool to see someone that honestly like kind of has a lot to lose in a way. I mean, I don't think anyone takes this as like a ground truth of who is better at data science, but certainly, putting your reputation on the line when you have a big reputation is much different than what I'm doing, which is like, I mean, David versus Goliath, except Goliath is named David. So I definitely think, I thank you for coming out and supporting the show. Promoting it, everything you've done. I think that's super cool.
And are we watching you make a submission live during this interview?
I believe that's what I just did.
Wow. And gotta say, I'm pretty impressed.
And from chat as well, are you getting used to the financial data yet?
I have no idea. We'll see.
How do you feel?
We'll see.
How do you feel? You know, we saw something while you were doing this. You got lat longs from, I'm guessing, city-state names. Are you going to be feeding that through your model here, or was that simply for the map plot?
Simply for the map plot. I mean, I'll feed it through just to test it. I don't think it's going to work very well. I think that we have so much information already with the city. That we have the zip code, we have the city the zip code's in, we have the state the zip code's in, we have the bank state. That I think getting more granular, like my latitude and longitude is just zip code, and I joined it on zip code. So I don't think there'll be much, and it didn't look like in my map that there was much going on where like closer together zip codes seem that related. I'll feed it through. In my experience, one of the data sets we did, maybe Airbnb. Motherfucker. Apologies for the French.
It's all right. We have a good editor.
It's not merging. So, we're trying to merge.
All right.
Anyways.
You know, don't want to keep.
We'll see about latitude and longitude. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think it'll do much, but I'll feed it in.
Yeah, well, you know, good luck. You do have, you know, less than an hour to go, and we look forward to seeing what happens at the end. But really excited to have you around, and excited to see your surprised looks on your face when we do the reveal tonight.
Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Go team!
So much hype. Thanks, Ethan.
You are welcome.
Ethan Douglas, y'all.
Wow.
The-
You know, I think we like witnessed in real time his like ability to like sustain that level of multitasking.
This is
Like,
truly
Wayne. Yeah. I was like,
we hit a wall there of like,
yeah, we did. He's like, words are coming out of my mouth.
we did. I do believe we hit some sort of wall there. Oh look, he actually does also get Alaska and Hawaii in there.
That's cool.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Important to
So
see.
it's high
those.
job creation. Okay, I'd seen that plot before, and I wanted to make a joke. It looks like one of those, you know, that like the face with like the magnet, and you can like draw like the facial hair on with the magnet. What are those called?
Oh,
I don't know what the name of that is, but
like a toy.
it looks like that map reminds me of one of those. Like, yeah, not an Etch-a-Sketch. It's like the face, and you can like move the. It's
like a magnet on the back of it or under it or something.
Yeah, and you can use like a pen or something. Anyway, whatever. All right, that took way too long to explain. Yeah, Wooly Willy. Yeah, Wooly Willy. Thank you.
Wait. See, you just had to be confident. That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah, it had to be called like metallic face guy is what it was called. Yeah, Wooly Willy.
Let's take a look at D-Rob's screen. It may not look like D-Rob's doing a lot of the things that you know, we've been seeing Ethan do, but he's so fast, y'all. So a lot of the time, it's just very fast. Right now, you could see that he does have some notes here. Is it possible that we could do well on MAE just by predicting all zeros? And that actually is some sort of a way to do it. Actually, all zero prediction would beat the sample submission, which is the mean, because there's so many zeros. You get those all right, you just be so wrong on everything else. But 100% correct versus all the other things is better than being wrong on everything.
Someone in chat do that.
Someone in chat did that?
No, someone in chat. I'm telling somebody to chat. Make a submission that's all zeros and tell us, or like, you know, make your team name all zeros.
See what it does. Yeah,
So we'll be checking with D-Rob in a couple minutes. I saw we got a question from Julia Silgi for Dave. If others have have questions that they want us to ask him, let us know.
Yeah, that is an interesting question, Julia. We will be asking D-Rob that, and also good to see Perg. Finals, y'all. Less than an hour to go. Almost less than 40 minutes to go. Meg, we're nearing the final stretch of Sliced here this season.
I know. Oh my god, I can't believe it's like measured in minutes. The time that we have left.
That's right. And also, y'all, again, I can't stress to y'all enough. Please stick around until the very end, okay?
Yeah.
Cannot stress that enough. So many cool things we want to surprise y'all with, and I want y'all to enjoy that with us and enjoy that with our finalists as well. So.
And it's not too late, honestly, for your friends to come in and see the judging and see everything that we've got to share at the end of Sliced tonight. So tell your friends it's not too late to join for the last moments of Sliced.
We're looking at the leaderboard right now. We do have Landon, who is a semi-finalist. He is on the leaderboard still at the top. In that first tier, it's Landon and DG who posted a score almost immediately when the data set came out. So that is sort of that first tier of scores in that 27K range. And the 29K range, there's a big old group of folks here. Lots of folks scoring in that low 29,000s to that high 29,000s. Tons of folks in there, including contestant David Robinson, D-Rob, whose screen we're on right now. In that next group of folks scoring above 29,000, that 30K group. A lot of different various scores here, but it is led by Ethan. So Ethan in that tier right below D-Rob. We'll see if this is indicative of what's going to be happening as we go forward. If Ethan is so unfamiliar with the data set that perhaps maybe he just can't juice it all out. Or if the modeling itself might be failing to capture nuance of MAE. We'll see if that is actually the case in 40 minutes from now. But right now, Meg, I believe we do have...
We should check in with D-Rob.
Check in with D-Rob, that's correct.
Yeah. All right, so I've just requested his presence on the stream, so he says he'll be here in 1 minute.
Thanks, Katie.
So he's giving us 1 minute. Looks like he is stepping away. He's gonna walk into one of our offices right now. Nick, just why I'm like watching, waiting up.
You know, this actually does serve as a very good role model purpose, because you at home, who may be a data person who sits for 8+ hours and never stands up, please stand up.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good reminder.
Please walk around. Yeah. You know, get the blood flowing, do some jumping jacks, jog in place, whatever you need to do. Don't sit for so long.
If he's putting on a costume, then I'm gonna die.
No,
I am not taking my
way.
eyes off. There's no way.
There's
oh my
no
god, that
way,
would be
right?
incredible.
There's no
That
way.
would be incredible. Yeah. What if he was dressed up as his favorite Pokemon?
Oh my god.
Starter
Well, we
Pokemon.
did ask, right? We did. And
We did ask their favorite starter Pokemon were.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that after we talk with D-Rob.
Hello, I'm here.
Hey. First I want to say that we're all very disappointed that you did not step away to put on a costume.
I did not step away from the costume.
We're still dealing with that, but
Yeah, no, I forgot that you can see me. That's
okay.
drag. Yeah, so the fun thing that's going on for me, I don't know if you can tell from your side, is that I haven't beaten all zeros yet. All zeros puts me right now in the middle of the training leaderboard. I've tried a couple approaches like predicting percentage and switching to absolute standard error. I'm still working. Yeah, I'm not out of ideas, but it's definitely the biggest challenge I've had yet, I think, in the competition. This is really cool.
Yeah. Incidentally, that was actually a question that we had from Julia Silgi. Was exactly that. Was the first leaderboard submission actually all zeros?
That was mine.
Yeah. Yep.
That was my first one, which is just a default amount 0. But yeah, as I said, I'm pretty confident I can do better than that. Maybe not much better, but I don't know how much to make out of the rest of the leaderboard. We'll have to see, because it's still really at least. What's funny is, I definitely needed to have a step where I realized switching the XP boost to minimizing absolute error. But yeah, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess, at the end of the day, it's, for modeling, at least it's about, beating Ethan, I suppose, versus anything else. And I'm curious, this is a question from chat, from Span Data. What would you say to Ethan, or what do you want to share with Ethan? Of course, we'll have that for posterity in the recording, but yeah, what would you hypothetically share to Ethan at this point?
Oh, I would just say good luck. I think it's been a contest with a lot of sportsmanship, and I think, yeah, I'm excited to see how we both do. I'm definitely going to throw the best model that I can get at him, and see if I can crack a way to consistently on my holdout set beat all zeros. But yeah, I would just say good luck.
And
cool.
D-Rob, you have a lot of supporters in chat. There's a lot of folks rooting for you, and they have a question. If you do win the knife, what are your thoughts on where you'd be putting that? Is there a trophy room? What are you thinking about?
Definitely somewhere safe from my 1-year-old. So maybe up on a wall pretty high. Yeah, if I do win that, yes, definitely yeah, my wife is still confused. Like, you win a knife? Like, is it a really expensive? Like, I'm like, I think it's an engraved knife.
Yes.
But yeah. And, I think she still doesn't get it, but yeah.
Well,
Excellent.
D-Rob, a little over 30 minutes left to go. Excited to see what it looks like down the stretch here.
All right, I'm excited too. I'll head back in.
All right.
Thanks.
David Robinson, y'all. Working on this map plot right here on percent defaulted per state. Yes, it is a little confusing that the trophy is a knife. It is a nice knife, right, Meg? It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is a nice knife.
Oh,
I think it's like number 1 on Wirecutter, right? For chef's knives.
It is. Oh, do you perhaps have it near you, or can we show that off?
Oh my god. Yeah, I do. I keep it by my side at all times. It follows me into my office. I keep it at my nightstand. I do. I have to like switch screens so I can like watch myself in real time as I display this. I'm learning a little bit more about how to show this off. But so here's the knife. This is the last time I'm going to do this, so hopefully this isn't the time that I finally cut myself live on Twitch with this extremely sharp, very high quality, nice knife. So here's the knife. This is the side that will be engraved with the champion's name and Sliced Season 1, once we find out who that is after tonight's episode. Then very carefully I will show you the other side where we have the Sliced logo engraved. If I can get like the focus right. What do I gotta do to get the focus right? Yeah.
Oh, that's
ooh.
You just have to bring it back a little, and then you have to put your there.
Google.
If you put your hand, oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. The angle.
Oh crap! What did I just do?
You just left Google Meet.
Oh, what did I do?
You left Google Meet.
Okay, hold on. I have to get back in.
Do you want me to send you the link?
No, I haven't. Holy crap! How did I do that?
You're trying to take a screenshot. And
I think I was. Okay, let's do this again.
Oh, and now you gotta mute yourself and meet.
True.
What was the angle that I had? Now it's like reflecting off my like vanity lights here. This is embarrassing.
Okay.
Let me know when you got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Wow. Not quite a live stream fail, but pretty close.
I didn't cut myself, so that was a success.
I straight up left the call, though.
What? And I was watching Meet while that was happening. All right. Well, I hope that was funny. Very good.
Engraved knife, y'all.
Yeah, the knife is so sharp it cut the feed.
That's right. I will send this to us just so we can see it
For posterity. Okay.
There you go.
How do my fingernails look? Did I clean my? They look
oh yeah, they're good. Yeah, good tips. Good tips.
Good tips. Yeah.
Speaking.
That was definitely a live stream fail. Okay, thanks for the confirmation.
Speaking of good things, we do have another giveaway.
Say what?
Believe it or not. This time from our other supporter of the stream, NVIDIA. They have given us all sorts of NVIDIA tokens for their Deep Learning Institute. So we are about to give away a promo code. If you haven't checked out the NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute yet, it's online self-paced courses that'll teach you anything from machine learning basics all the way through their GPU accelerated environments and how to set it all up using things like Rapids or whatever the NVIDIA environment and space looks like. If you're familiar with things like CUDA, you're going to be really experts in that after taking one of these courses. So we're going to give away one of these codes, and this isn't the only time we give these away either. Remember, the winner of non-contestants on the Kaggle leaderboard tonight, the person who is not a contestant with the highest score will also win an NVIDIA code alongside some swaggle from Kaggle. But for tonight,
from the Kaggle swag bargain bin, but it's pretty cool.
Okay, so if we go to, how do I do this again? Do I just click this button again? Click button again.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm really. Okay, well,
just don't click the leave Google Meet button.
That's okay. Okay, if you are interested in participating, all you gotta do, again, just like before, be active in chat, whether that is saying something, posting some sort of emote, doing anything that would put a message out in chat, introduce yourself, say hi, whatever you want to do, just be active. And we will give this away in about, let's call it 10 minutes, 10:40 we'll give it away. But yes, if you are interested in NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute code, get you access to one of their courses out there. This is your chance. Has anyone actually done it? Any of the winners? We've given a ton of these away, right, Meg?
Yeah, I mean, we've given them out for the chat winner on the leaderboards, and we've done these chat. What would we call them? Just chat giveaways.
Yeah,
every episode. So that's 2 times however many episodes.
Yeah, we've on my by my count, we've given away 18 of these so far.
Oh wow!
So that's a lot. That's definitely a lot.
Yes.
And yeah, 2 more tonight.
We should. I wish we knew like the retail value. Like I feel like that's like a thing game show hosts do. They're like, this prize retails at this
prize does retail at I believe the lowest starting course is $100, and I think it scales up to around like $300 depending on the course.
Sweet, be cool.
Yes. So it is good value with this code. It's actually really cool, y'all. And again, a really big shout out to NVIDIA for supporting us with all these cool giveaway things. Deep Learning Institute literally letting us give away free courses for y'all. And if you are familiar with my stream, Beyond Sliced, a big thing we like doing here is supporting your journey as a data scientist, as an analyst, as someone in data, whether it's on the engineering side or whether you're just learning or whether you're an expert, however we can help. We're all about community here, and really happy that all of our supporters through the season also believe in that message, doing all these things for y'all. So thanks to them, and I appreciate all of you in chat hanging out, and also getting something out of not just being here, but perhaps getting actual things like a Deep Learning Institute code, or other things just like spectating and learning from some of the sliced data scientists that we have this season. So thank y'all. Less than 30 minutes to go. We are rounding the corner here, and we do see Ethan kind of unsure about his feature set. He had about 3 or 4 different lists of columns that he would... so we see that here. He's pasted them back in, and he doesn't necessarily know if I'm understanding the stressed coding right now, putting myself in his shoes. I don't think he necessarily knows which feature set is the feature set he wants to use at the end. He does know, based off the public leaderboard, that he's feeling a little overmatched since his score is far below that of D-Rob right now, and D-Rob's only submission is all zeros. And right now, all zeros is good for a top 10 submission. So you gotta be better than just guessing all zeros, and I think Ethan might be in a rut here. He really is close with these golden features, but he hasn't quite hit them either. And Meg, tonight, I believe we really want to be sure about these golden features.
Yeah, we want to be very certain about the golden features. All of this really matters. But I gotta say, I think it's, I'm starting to think about, we've got less than a half hour remaining. I'm starting to think about, judging data visualization. And I think we've seen more in volume from Ethan, and we know that D-Rob is really, really hoping to eke out a better score than his all zeros submission. So, I wonder if he's not going to spend most of his time on improving his model versus more time on data visualization. So
that's right. Yeah. Especially when you're thinking, at least with where D-Rob has netted out for data visualization in previous episodes, and alongside that, where Ethan has netted out.
Exactly.
He might not necessarily have to be full sprint or full stride to maybe capture a lot of those points from data visualization, but they are. But at least on my scorecard, not to bias, not to sully the waters, but it is close in my opinion.
Yes, I can definitely agree with that. So.
Is this GG Animate, and he's going through a year?
I can't allow this to impress me 2 weeks in a row. So he did GG Animate, I believe last week or the last in the finals. But no, this is actually pretty cool.
So I believe he is going through a year. There is 20 years, I believe, of data in this data set.
What if he did this and then indicated the years that were the recessions, in those frames of the animation?
But we called it the notes say, Meg.
It's time series. We got to be really particular.
X, Y. There's a specific X. There's a specific Y. But
Oh wait, this is approval year by percent discharge. Okay, so you know what? I was wrong. D-Rob is going back to data visualization.
He might be just in another session somewhere else training through a model. We've seen him do that too. We've seen him boot up 2 sessions, and he has a modeling session and his data viz session. A great facet here by industry, and this is so close to another golden feature. He is literally sniffing around the golden feature areas, and he is right there. He is targeting them. In this case, the golden feature would be split by industry, looking for amount defaulted by industry, and then indicating whether that is high or low across the entire data set. You could do that by just an average, or you could do that by some sort of difference from average across all industries. So close here per industry by the facet, but it's time series. You got to be thinking that D-Rob was looking for a golden feature here, right, Meg?
I don't know. He could be golden feature hunting, or he could just be looking for data visualization points. I mean, time spent on data visualization in essence is both.
Oh my goodness. 2 more minutes to enter that contest, y'all. 2 more minutes. If you haven't entered, it's really easy to do that. All you need to do is say anything in chat. You could say hi. You could spam emotes. You could introduce yourself. You could do whatever you want. So long as you type a message into that message box and you hit the chat button or the send button or hit enter, press whatever you need to press to enter yourself in. And right.
Speaking of 2 minutes, I think that's enough time for me to take a quick break. I will be right back.
All right. Please do, Meg. I see lots of first-time chatters. This is great. Good to see y'all. Good to see all of y'all in chat. First-time chatters. And you know what? I hope this isn't your last time. We do have a really great community here of data enthusiasts, whether they are engineers, whether they're data scientists, analysts, different programmers, folks who are just interested in data in general. Lots of those folks here, lots of folks meeting their friends, lots of folks meeting the people that, they could hang out with, talk about work, talk about data, learn from, network with, whatever you want to call it. Or just, well, hey, students still work with data, all right? Students still are data people. Lots of people eligible for the contest. One more minute here before we roll the dice. Dice? Roll the... It's not really dice. Well, it's... Okay, never mind. I'm just going to stop talking. Welcome, y'all. Lots of folks in chat. Good to see everyone. Been above 200 for a while now. Hope y'all enjoying the finale here. We do have D-Rob, David Robinson, tuning down his mall right now, and we also have a live looking over here with Ethan, who has very close. And it looks like he also has a prediction, prediction versus true plot in there as well. We are at 10:40, so let's roll. Are you ready, Meg?
I'm ready. I'm back. I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's roll.
The final giveaway?
This is the final giveaway. And remember, y'all, I'm going to roll this. If you have won it already, you are not eligible to win it again. That is one caveat. So if you won it either through Kaggle, or if you won it through this giveaway here, if your name is in my list, you cannot win again. So I'll double check, and then if that is the case, we'll re-roll. But if that is not the case, then the winner tonight is JJ Poco 1. JJ Poco 1, you are definitely not someone who has won before. I do not see your name on this list. Congrats, JJ Poco 1. Just reach out to me on Discord, and I will send you all the information on how to use that code and how to set yourself up for Deep Learning Institute by NVIDIA. Thank you, NVIDIA, for the codes. That's not the last time you can get an NVIDIA code. All you need to do is be the best score on the leaderboard. And right now, the person you would have to beat would be not Landon, because Landon was a contestant, so he does not qualify for this. But DG, I believe. I don't believe we've given this to DG yet, so DG's entry right here would be what you gotta beat at the end of the night whenever we reveal the private leaderboard. So if you've entered, 24 people have entered so far. Really exciting, really, really exciting. Let's see if we can get that to 30.
Great. This is a hard one, so.
Very hard. When D-Rob says it's hard, it's really difficult just because of the amount of different data he explores every week for his screencasts and through Tidy Tuesday. So it's a pretty difficult one when D-Rob's saying it's a tough problem. But it is, if you think about it. If D-Rob's entry here was all zeros, as with all these other contestants, all these contestants with the same score here, they're all zeros. So if D-Rob is having troubles beating his previous model, then getting the signal out of here is going to be pretty hard. We do see we are currently on Ethan's screen. And he is looking at sectors with the highest number of loans. So this is the number of loans. It's not loans defaulted.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of looks at count data, I believe.
Yes. You know, I did think that trying to figure out distributions and skew in your data would probably be a really good way to do feature engineering here. Something that we haven't seen Ethan do, which I think might actually help a lot, is if he normalized or scaled some of these some of these features. I think he might see a little more lower score on MAE if he had some normalization. But we haven't seen that yet, and that's definitely not in his feature engineering function that he has. But perhaps he gets there. Perhaps not, though. Less than 15 minutes to... Oh my god, 15 minutes to go. Can you believe that?
No. Should we give them another hour, Nick? What do you say? Should we say 3 hours?
I feel like...
It doesn't have to end here.
Yeah, chat, what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I feel like some people in chat would be like, please, but then other people in chat would be like, please no.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed. It's late on the East Coast. Yeah. Yeah, somebody says let's have a happy hour. I did take a 2-minute break actually I don't know, Nick, if you have yours, but I did grab some beer from the fridge.
Well, I do have some libation as well to grab for the end of this. But I do want to announce, that does remind me, Meg. Thank you so much. This isn't the last time we do a sliced thing. We do have something tomorrow, y'all. We are inviting all of the contestants and all the folks. Oh my god, is Ethan really... Okay, oh my god.
Let's hold that thought. What are we looking at here?
Okay, well, Ethan almost aborted his kernel, which is the equivalent of an R-bomb. And again, remember the amount of data that they have to work with is a little larger, and that was on purpose because we didn't want this to be a 100% modeling game. And one thing that I wanted to make sure of was something that would drive you towards data viz is the fact that you got to be really picky with your modeling. And so we almost saw him just frustratingly abort his kernel. You could see sort of the things tinkering in Ethan Douglas's mind in real time over there in the left corner of your screen. But with that said, y'all, let's go over to D-Rob's screen. And while we do this, I want y'all to know, as we look at D-Rob plotting the loan number, also something that Ethan did, that tomorrow we've invited all the contestants and all the people helping us out on the back end of this. Me and Meg will be there, but tomorrow, starting at 8:30 p.m., we're going to have an after party. So it'll be in gather.town. If you're unfamiliar with gather.town, it's basically proxy chat meets Zoom. It's a little easier to palate. It's a lot more palatable than, say, a gigantic, like, 50-person Discord call or a 50-person Zoom call. And so we'll be doing that after party, and guess what, y'all? You are all invited. Everyone is invited. Tomorrow I will let everyone know how to get in, so just come on in, 8:30 p.m. It is limited amount of folks, just because bandwidth wise we wouldn't be able to host, say, 200 people, but 50 folks, and then of course people will be coming in and out, so there'll be a lot of time for everyone to get in there and talk to your favorite Slice contestants if you want, and also just hang out and gather. So coming tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern is when we start that, and if you're interested in hanging out, I'll let you know how to do that all tomorrow when we start the stream.
I'm excited. I'm
really interested to see how it goes.
I know, me too. I also want to announce that my cat has come for Slice Final. I don't think he's been on stream yet, so
I think we've seen like cat butt before, but we haven't seen.
Yeah, we've seen cat butt.
So. Would you like to introduce your cat to the new folk?
This is Max. He loves Sliced, you can tell.
Does he boost at all?
No, he's not smart enough to cat boost. He's a little... I call him my Zoolander cat. He's like a male model. He's very handsome, but that's about it. So.
Well,
Anyway, that's your cat interlude. Back to Sliced.
I love the cat emote spam right now. That was very, very sweet. Less than 12 minutes ago, and while we're talking about that, Meg, I am going to go run before we start speeding up the talking, you know?
Yeah, okay, go run. Leave
Okay.
me with... Let's stick around with Ethan.
Alright, let's go to Ethan's screen.
Max Rizdal's School for Cats Who Can't Boost Good. Thank you. Yes, I love that. That's great. Cool. All right, I wanted us to stick around with Ethan because I see him kind of like zooming around looking at his data visualizations, which I thought I would be better equipped to kind of comment on for chat. Here, I think we saw like kind of like the violin plot. These are sort of, maybe we've called these like candlestick plots because somehow they remind us of like candlesticks with gigantic wicks, although a candlestick plot is an actual real thing that is not this. Default amount by sector. Ethan also is... Oh no, he is actually wrapping the text. So we did not see D-Rob doing text wrap, but we got, candle wick plot. My cat is scratching my couch now, if you'd like to know. There we go. I'm not seeing a whole lot else from D-Rob. I can tell you like what he's up to for now. While we're looking at Ethan's screen, it looks like he's still working on his model. He's got just 10 minutes remaining to try to make some improvements over... Ooh, did we see him just restart his kernel? Is that what we saw? And he's rerunning all of his cells. All right. I think that is what we're seeing. Chat, confirm for me. Yeah, my cat is riding for more screen time. I should have brought Max on stream while Nick was out. Yeah, is restarting a kernel a golden feature? It is not. It is not, but I believe an R-bomb is part of the sliced D&D alignment. I hope it's chaotic evil, or maybe it's chaotic neutral. Not sure. Welcome back, Nick Wan.
Well, welcome back, Meg Rizdal.
Thanks. Just a kernel restart. He did do the kernel restart.
So when that happens, it's really similar to... Oh, okay. He exported...
Adding a weird step function.
He exported a lot of columns there. He only needs 2. Let's see, while we're doing that on D-Rob's screen, I wish y'all could see Ethan, but Ethan's face is... Okay. We'll see what D-Rob's got here. He is going to upload his newest. I do want to see this, but Ethan's face, y'all, is frustration, okay? It is nothing short of frustration.
Imagine Julia Silge's face at her R-bomb just with 2 minutes remaining while she was in a...
I remember her furiously shaking her mouse by way of cursor movement.
All right, where we got D-Rob now?
D-Rob looks like attempt 2. This is looking like he's accepting what he just did. So D-Rob with the newest submission does move him up the leaderboard. He is beating all zeros now. He is in 7th on the public leaderboard with that second submission. He has beaten all zeros. So at the very least, he is better than that standard prediction of all zeros that a lot of folks have started with. And that does mean he is inching himself closer towards perhaps that knife, Meg. Perhaps that knife.
That knife, exactly.
Let's go to Ethan. And again, Ethan's face, y'all didn't see it before, but he did say a particular word that is unquestionable. Unquestionable, the word that he said looked like very loudly. And it is not...
Oh, I see the 2008 recession sucked part 2, which does not...
But this is probably... So you can see it right here. It's default rate. So he's probably doing just percentage. So we've seen this plot before on D-Rob's screen. This is probably just the exact same thing, except basically percent default instead of amount default.
Sorry, are we seeing D-Rob? Is he gonna pull off building a shiny app in 7 minutes?
There's no way. Is he actually doing that?
Yeah.
He has loaded in the shiny library. There's no way. What are the widgets he's gonna put in this? Like year and state?
This is a flex. I mean, this is what he can do with all the time that he's afforded himself by not memeing. I mean, the entire time.
Like, what would this be? Year, like it's year and state, right? This would be it would be a really simple app. The data frame would be...
Are you criticizing or critiquing his shiny app that he's about to bust out in like 6 minutes?
I'm saying that, like, you can't do a ton with shiny app because of the development, but if he does, I would assume it would be state and year, and then he would be searching over that data frame for default amount. If that is the case, we have never seen that before.
We are seeing Ethan with his signature screenshot of the leaderboard surpassing D-Rob.
What?
We go over to Ethan.
Oh my god!
Public leaderboard, but
no way!
He says, "LOL, I know it's just 300 predictions, but this is hilarious."
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? And there's Ethan. He's doing a little victory lap there.
Yeah. Now what is he saying? Is he singing along?
He's
just driven. Yeah.
You know, that's a lot better than the size of exasperation we were seeing before. Oh my goodness, this is a lot closer than I thought.
Yes. Ooh, wait. Are you saying something about the private leaderboard?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying something about what we know.
Right in front of us at this very moment.
I thought D-Rob was actually running away with this because I didn't think Ethan was actually going to be able to get the juice here. But here we are. Ethan. All juice. A little pulp. I'm
seeing some just like intense like concentration and looks from D-Rob too on his stream.
You know, D-Rob is, something he said early on to us was he's interested in the realm of competitive coding, competitive data science, and he saw this as an opportunity that is unique than most. Oh wait, hold on. We have some we have some points that Ethan looks like he was trying to get here. Look, and he is trying to get. There we go. A little some dog points here, so trying to show off the pupper.
So cute.
So remember, y'all, at the end of the night you have your opportunity to vote who gets the channel points, which will more or less be the tie-breaking point if we do see a tie. Is it Ethan? Is it D-Rob? Whoever your favorite finalist is tonight. Keep that in mind for the very end. Let's go back over to D-Rob, because I do want to see, less than 4 minutes to go, if this is going to actually be possible. D-Rob with a shiny app. He's did it.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. He's got a shiny app. What the hell?
He fucking did it. I can't. That is...
We've seen so many sliced firsts, and with literally 3 minutes remaining in the entire first season... We have yet another sliced first. It is a shiny app on stream tonight.
I'm actually jaw-dropped.
This is like a will it knit kind of moment for me.
This was a will it knit moment I was like, there's no way that he's going to get this to render.
Come back to Tony. It's me, Tony, in chat from the pilot season of Sliced. We all were holding our breath as we were waiting for him to knit his R mark down.
Holy F. Yeah. I had no clue that this was actually good. I honestly thought he was going to be spinning his wheels on like some widget error. But
it's D-Rob.
It's D-Rob. It's D-Rob.
He's a finalist, Slice finalist for a reason.
Oh.
I mean, what am I going to put in my notes? Just like, what the fuck? He just made a shiny app. That's what I'm putting in my.
Julia in chat saying he made a shiny app in 3 minutes, and yes, that was literally that. It has jaw dropped me so bad. It stun locked me so badly that I'm not even doing the call right now, which we have less than 2 minutes to go. D-Rob looks like he's putting all the eggs in the basket here for data visualization, and a very impressive data visualization. We've seen Plotly, we've seen interactive plots from different packages, but we have never seen someone develop this end-to-end shiny app that is deployed right now in his environment have not seen that. Incredible flex from D-Rob right here. Let's go over to Ethan here, and Ethan still trying to pound out some of these different ways to look at looks like companies at this point. So he's trying to see if there are particular companies with the number of employees. He's just trying to see if that might be maybe a golden feature. Maybe. He let's see what the title says here. Less than a minute to go. He really is giving up on the modeling now. No one has any modeling on their screens. Ethan going through with a few just bar plots, trying to tell the story of the data. Unsure if that's really going to be beating what we've seen from D-Rob here, trying to fine-tune his shiny app here. Less than a minute to go, 30 seconds to go, really. Looks like he's actually trying to add more drop-downs. He's going by bank now. Does he have the time to do it? He needs to hit enter here, and he gets it. He gets it. So now he gets it by bank now. So he actually can see the number of defaults by bank now.
Imagine if it was annotated with the recessions too. We would have like a shiny app and golden features.
This man is unhinged, y'all. This is a man alive, and we do see one more here from.
This is it.
We do see one more here from Ethan. He does change up to some fuchsia plot, but that is it. That is pencils down for our contestants. That is oh my god.
That's sliced. That was sliced. Wow.
What a way to end it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, what a way to end Sliced.
Holy F.
I literally said, what was it, like just past the half-hour mark, like, oh, I think, just gonna see some casual, like, kind of trying to improve the model, beat the all zeros, and then busting out a shiny app in 6 minutes? Like, what is happening?
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, extremely wild. So, Nick.
It is time for us to
How do we want the contestants? Do we want the contestants to be cam on still muted and deafened?
I think they could be undeafened, but I think we'll keep them mute and we'll just do face reactions for now, and then we'll do we'll call each one of them for the interviews after.
Okay.
But yeah, they could undeafen just to hear us say it, because that's the reaction.
Yep.
But yeah, they don't necessarily need to be mute or be unmuted. While that's happening, Meg, I have to set up our screens a little.
All right, and I will. Is it all good to kick off the chat poll, Nick? Would you say?
Yes. Let's go with chat poll.
All right, chat. So while I cannot speak and type at the same time, unlike our contestants. So while I am talking to you right now, consider who you would like to win the chat vote. So this is 1 point to either D-Rob or Ethan. Vote for who you personally want to see win Sliced tonight. Be our first Sliced champion, our season 1 champion. And just root for whoever you're voting for in chat. Let the world know. Be proud. Who wins chat vote? So this is D-Rob or Ethan, and I am starting the poll now. So go ahead and click up the poll. If I could figure out where to gesture, it's somewhere on your screen. You should see it. There's a current poll, little box, at least on desktop, says who wins chat vote. Just click on it. You'll have 2 options, and you'll submit your vote. You can let us know who you think. We just want to know. Here we go. Okay, so watching. Oh, this is excellent. Well done, chat. We want to see. Yeah, everybody in chat vote. Is it D-Rob who's able to pull off a shiny app in basically moments, Or is it Ethan, who has a really cute dog that hung out with him the entire episode? Who's it gonna be? D-Rob or Ethan? Votes are inching rapidly, I would say, almost towards Ethan, away from D-Rob. We've got just probably about a minute left on the poll. I know that there's still plenty of votes in chat. You could also, if this is, if this matters to you, you could make it a Python versus R vote. We've got D-Rob and Camp R stats, and Ethan and representing Python folks. I'm just watching to see how the chat reacts to that. Didn't get a chance to ask D-Rob, if he's a cat person or a dog person. I don't think he was on the animal shelter outcomes episode. But yeah, we've just got seconds remaining. We've got over 100 people voting in chat, which is excellent. But there's more of you, and it's just button clicks away. We want to know. It is not too late for Ethan to pull ahead miraculously, the same way D-Rob was able to pull off a shiny app in mere minutes. And D-Rob has won the first points of the evening, or rather, first point of the evening. So, let me tabulate our totals here. We've got David Robinson, D-Rob with 1 point, and Ethan with 0 points so far. D-Rob taking home the chat vote. New here, what's going on? Does somebody in chat want to explain what's been happening for the last 12 weeks? With just minutes remaining for our show. All right, do we do golden features next, or we do data visualization next, Nick?
We will be doing, let's do golden features, because that's going to be pretty fast.
It'll be pretty fast. I think it will take me longer to recap what the golden features are for chat and let our contestants know what the golden features are for the first time. So again, we had 2 golden features. They are worth 5 points each. The first golden feature was an just basic plot of X as year, Y as amount defaulted. But we also wanted to see an annotation on the plot as either like a title or just text annotation, calling out the recessions, plural. So in the early 2000s and the mid 2000s, there are 2 recessions present in the data. We see a look of utter abject horror on Ethan's face right now. I am so sorry, Ethan. You annotated one of the recessions, and Nick and I were very specific that we wanted to be very clear about what our golden features were tonight, and this was an and, not an or.
That was right.
It was and, not an or. Unfortunately, Ethan was extremely close.
He got the Great Recession, but he didn't get the .com bubble.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Ethan. We even saw you create a second plot that was annotated recession, but you noted the same recession, so we wanted to see one plot, year, and then amount defaulted. So, gotta say, the live reactions, man, this is gonna be painful for the data visualization. And we've got a cat! Okay, so we got, and D-Rob's cat is on stream, so this is a very animal-friendly stream tonight. Alright, so then our second golden feature was also worth 5 points. Of course, it was a bar chart plotting industry sector on one axis and amount defaulted on the other axis. And again, we wanted to see some sort of annotation. We wanted to see a marker showing the average amount defaulted. Could have also accepted the divergence relative to the average amount defaulted. So we did not see any of our contestants plot that. So, wait, I did the average amount. Should we let Ethan unmute and or screen share in Discord again for us?
If you can take a screenshot of it and put it into the Discord, we'll take a look. We will take a look.
Yeah, this is a hard one for monitoring our contestants. I will say, like, you'd think it would be easier with just 2 contestants instead of 4, but we had so much more going on this episode.
So we do have default amount by sector, but we don't have that.
The annotation.
Yeah, we don't have the line, so we're looking for a line for average to say overall.
Like overall average.
And then you would say above or below which industries were more high risk and which industries were...
Like a V line or H line, depending on how the plot was oriented. Okay, all right. We see, okay.
Again,
all
extremely
right.
close.
Very close.
Again, super close.
Extremely close for Ethan. So neither of our contestants ended up discovering golden features. So that means that our totals remain at 0 points for Ethan and 1 point for David. And now I'm wondering where my cat went. Like, I feel like he should be hanging out here too. So that's where we stand. So I think that brings us to the data visualization portion. And a reminder for folks, since we are doing scoring differently this time around for the final, we cut the data visualization points in half. We sliced them the same way we sliced the golden features. So that brings the data visualization points that Nick and I are going to be distributing from 40, as we had for 4 contestants, to 20 points for our 2 finalists tonight. And I suppose I should get my whiteboard out.
So Meg,
Tell me.
just to take a look, I think what we might want to do is something like this tonight, because we only have the 2, and so since yes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So if we could do something like D-Rob on the right side, D-Rob on the left, Ethan on the right.
Okay. Yeah, the math is a little, it's a little harder for our contestants tonight, and a little easier for us tonight.
That's
just 2 contestants. So you said who's on the left? Excuse me?
I have D-Rob on the left, and then Ethan on the right.
Okay. So you gotta, bust out. I have different colors I gotta do. Okay. Okay. I know this is totally thrilling. Okay. So I am ready.
You're ready?
Yeah. Not ready to be able to see our contestants before me at the same time as I'm doing the reveal, but yeah. Yep.
Okay. Last time we do this,
ready?
Meg.
I know.
All right, our finalists. Data viz points: 3, 2, 1. I have 6-4 D-Rob. You have 7-3 D-Rob.
I'm sorry. You can't really see those colors very well. Yes, this is one where I thought it would be a lot closer. In the first hour, and I think I've had that feeling. In many episodes over the course of this season, like, wow, things are really close between our contestants. We saw Ethan was, really bringing a lot of quantity, and I think a lot more variety in the data visualizations that he's creating than he did last week in the finals, which really did impress me. I did like a lot of the data visualization that he created. We saw, I think. Ethan mentioned to me in the pre-show kind of AV setup that forgot what I was going to say. Ethan, you'll have to tell me what you said earlier. But he mentioned that he watched the VOD from the finals, and I wonder if one of the things he caught was the critique that I had for him, that he was doing a lot of copy pasting. We saw high quantity of plots, but just kind of tweaked. The factor that he was mapping onto the map plots that he was creating. And so I liked that. But I think D-Rob, as always, brings it when it comes to data visualization. And it was so funny with less than 30 minutes remaining, I hypothesized that he was going to really invest his time in trying to beat that all zeros benchmark that we heard him kind of lament in our final check-in with him, and moments later he swapped back to his data visualization session. And I think what we saw from him was, Nick, you actually put it really nicely. the way he chooses to really, in a way, succinctly visualize a number of different factors in a way that makes that plot highly interpretable without being like overwhelming is, you know, it's just, I guess, what you would call elegant when it comes to data visualization. And I really appreciate that. Nick, I will say, I did have a 6-4 split until 7 or 6 minutes before the ending. And then the Shiny app was just, I mean, it just had to bump things, 1 point further in the favor of a D-Rob for me tonight. So that is, Nick, you didn't even say, why 7? Why 3, Meg? You didn't need to, but yeah, that's my thought. That is my thought. Oh, Nick, you're muted.
Lol.
I don't know how that happens or when it started, but
that happens when I'm trying to calculate the scores. Anyway, okay. Yes, I have really similar ideas. I think the big thing for me and Ethan's score was he did improve from last week, and that definitely helped a lot. We saw a lot of things in terms of mapping for him, and one attention to detail that I really liked seeing was that lat long plus, including Alaska and Hawaii. It's that kind of stuff that I think, like, you get a little, points from me on that side, and that does let all the data breathe. I think the bigger part of all of that was telling that story that we wanted to see, and I think there was some sort of path of default loans plus year, and I think he was traveling down that path, but we didn't get to see all of it, I feel, and D-Rob, in my opinion, did hit it out of the park on that side. I liked seeing that GG animate over year.
Yeah,
and
of course. I can't forget that.
And we did see a lot of the time series stuff through the Shiny app. Now, the Shiny app itself, I didn't try to give as much weight to as maybe some of the R fans in chat would think I should, but the idea behind being able to visualize that and select your own stuff, I think really it's more of the presentation of the intent, right? And I think that intention of time series by bank, time series by state, time series by sector, those are all things that I really wanted to see. So he hit those out of the park, and because of that, I think he did let the tail of default loans by these different categorical areas breathe a little more than what I thought Ethan did. So that's where the 6 versus the 4 came from. But now,
we should do our totals really quick.
Yes, let's hear the totals.
Yeah, we should
also
do the totals. Yeah,
let's hear the totals, and then let's also announce the Kaggle winner.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, so our totals are Ethan is at 7 points that he's earned through data visualization from Nick and I. And then David, D-Rob, with 14 points. 1 point from chat and the remaining from data visualization. 0 points, of course, for golden features.
That's right.
And Nick, over to you for the chat winner for our final.
So the chat winner is the person who actually submitted so early on. You end up winning the chat tonight. DG,
wow.
Whomever you are in chat, feel free to say hey, but Meg will reach out through Kaggle, and you have earned yourself a NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute promo code as well as some swaggle. So claps in chat for DG. Congrats.
Oh.
Okay, it's time. And it's gonna be quick.
Okay. I'm just, yeah, it's, yeah.
You've come a long way, y'all, and our contestants have grinded it out. Modeling will determine who wins.
Oh, you're killing me, Nick.
Ethan has a score, an MAE of. Remember, lower MAE wins. Remember, lower MAE wins. Ethan has a score of 14127.
Alright. Okay. Means nothing without D-Rob's score, but okay.
14127 for Ethan. The lower score wins. Wins the SLICED championship.
And that's 9.
D-Rob has an MAE of 1. $3,993. D-Rob wins the championship. Wins modeling. His first modeling win in the contest is the finals.
Wow.
So, congratulations to D-Rob. Congrats, y'all. Claps in chat. Hearts in chat.
Incredible.
D-Rob, our champion, SLICED champion. Congratulations. Let's hear from D-Rob. D-Rob, if you want to unmute, undeafen. Let's hear from D-Rob. Let's get some react from D-Rob here.
He's deafened. Oh, here we go.
Hey, one sec. Hey, thanks so much. You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations, D-Rob, on winning the championship.
I have to say thanks so much to Ethan. I was really confident the last couple of weeks that Ethan was going to win the modeling side of this, and I put everything I could into it, and it was close. And yeah, it was a real honor to compete against him.
Yeah, and this is your first modeling win, I believe, out of all the contests. I believe you were coming in second in a lot of them. How does that feel to win at the championship?
I'm pretty sure I won modeling in lap 1.
Oh, did you? Okay. Oh, yeah, you did. You did win a modeling in lap 1.
But not since then. It was something like then. It was something like that. Ethan beat me, then Landon beat me, then Ethan beat me. I was in second place a lot, and here there was no second place, so I had to had to bring in. It was I think this was a really intellectually challenging one. It wasn't a matter of just get all the hyperparameters right. It wasn't a matter of tuning the right features. It was one we really had to think about the relationship between the predictions and the output. So I knew by the end of the first hour that it was going to be a really hard one to beat, and I just tried a couple of strategies, and it looks like I got lucky.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't consider it luck. It seems like a lot of experience and a lot of fine-tune models there. And how, everyone wants to know in chat, how do you feel about whipping out a shiny app within 5 minutes there?
I have been meaning to do a shiny app in the last 3 laps, and eventually I did decide to save it till the finals. I think I really do like. I have on my Tidy Tuesday screencasts where every week I show these kinds of. I do an exploratory analysis. A lot of them I do whip out a shiny app, and usually I feel like 15 to 20 minutes is plenty to get to really get something up that can be helpful in exploring the data. Here I just had 10 minutes left where I knew I made a submission. I didn't think I could improve it. I was like, minutes. Let's get one out. So yeah, I'm excited to. I'm glad I got an opportunity to play with that at some point this year. Yeah.
That's right. And now that we know, we'll be sending that knife over to you. You know, any other thoughts about now earning that knife?
I haven't seen the knife yet, so I'm gonna have to decide how to display everything. Yeah, I think it was an incredible set of 16 people, and it was such an honor to get to compete against to all of them. Some people that are friends like Julia and Jesse, and others that are new friends like Landon and Ethan and Greg, and everyone that I've competed against or in other rounds. I think it's really fun to have an opportunity like this to do exposure analysis, but with this competitive aspect like added in. I'm just thank you to both of you for that opportunity.
Well, thanks for competing. And, you know, the big question, are you coming back for season 2 to defend the championship?
You can keep me away.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Perfect.
Well, that's awesome. And, you know, stay on the line here. We got a bunch of stuff to share with you and Ethan very soon. So stay on here. Let's go to Ethan, y'all. Let's talk to Ethan. Ethan, if you want to unmute, undeafen here.
I'm here.
Welcome back, Ethan.
Ethan, an insane and incredible round. So close, especially based off that leaderboard. You were really neck and neck with D-Rob there. How you feeling?
Can I ask about the private leaderboard?
What would you like to know?
How close is that relative to the dispersion of the rest of people? Like, are we right next to each other in the ranks too?
You are 9th, he is 6th. So you were separated by 2. You were separated by 2 scores.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, hats off to D-Rob. It's like I said earlier, I knew he was going to really bring it after not winning the modeling last round, and wasn't my night. I mean, this is the worst modeling I've had in a competition yet, so I haven't gone outside the top 3 on the leaderboard yet. So I'm very curious to see what juice I left unsqueezed, and I probably won't sleep tonight until I figure that out and can get a score that's top 3 on the leaderboard. So obviously disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. He was a better competitor in every single way tonight. So hats off to him.
Well, Ethan, we do think that you were not just a good competitor, not just a great competitor, but one of the best, obviously, here in the finals. Will we see you coming back season 2 to maybe do it all again and put your name down as a champion this time?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what season 2 looks like. We'll see what my calendar has in store. But I mean, I don't like losing. I really don't like losing. So if I come back, I'll be winning.
Well, that's amazing to hear.
That, yeah.
You know, there is a lot of camaraderie and a lot of sportsmanship. Do you have anything to say to not just D-Rob, but you know, all the contestants?
I mean, this has just been so fun. Like, everyone has been amazing, been so supportive. Pretty much what a lot of the audience hasn't seen is almost after every single night, either in Nick's Discord, in like the data science channel, or in the SLICED channel, people are talking about like their strategies, posting links to things that help them, walking through like what features were useful, and everyone has been willing to I mean, Kanzi showed me cat boosts. Like, everyone's been so willing to help each other, support each other. And I think honestly, like, tonight was really the first time I even felt like an edge of competitiveness where like I really wanted to win. And I felt like, you know, D-Rob's similar, whereas every other night it's just been people learning together and having fun. And I think that's just an incredible community that you all have created. And I'm excited to keep that going and just continue learning from all the experts that I got to compete with. I mean, I'm still very new here in the data science field, and definitely like haven't established myself. I'm not an official data science by any career title, data scientist by any job title. So it's just been great to learn from everyone. Everyone's been awesome, and I'd love to keep in touch with everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, most likely they definitely want to keep in touch with you as well. So, you know, it's been great to have you on the show. Obviously, you and I are good friends outside of the show as well. So it wouldn't be, you know, it's my show. So I could say, yeah, I was pulling for my friend here, you know. But glad to see that you competed, and it was close at the end, and very happy to see you eke it out all the way to the end. So close, and hope to see you back next season. But stay on the line here, and we're excited to share with you all some cool stuff.
Cool.
All right, y'all. So the winner does get this knife. I'm going to show this knife right now. Here's the knife that we've showed off. You can see here it is engraved the SLICED logo here. It's a nice chef's knife, and on the back of this, on the back side of here, we will be engraving D-Rob's name on the other side of it. So it is a fully functioning chef's knife. It's also
fully functioning, yeah.
Fully functioning, it does all the things that a knife does.
It slices. That's all it does.
It slices. And yeah, so
push some garlic with it, maybe.
So excited to send that over to D-Rob here, and I definitely messed up this order, Meg, but
that's all right. You can do that. You got the next.
Okay. All right, and we also have some other gifts. Where is this? I need to take this knife off this screen somehow. We have some other gifts.
It's up there.
How do I do this? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this screen? What did I do to this?
It's really scary because it's like cutting the contestants. It's kind of aggressive. I don't like it. Yeah.
So the other thing that all the contestants, or our 2 finalists and also our semifinalists will be getting is some free prints. So all the semifinalists will be getting 11 by 14 inch GGIRL prints. So that is using the ggplot2 library and using the GGIRL from Jacqueline no less. You can actually take those plots and turn them into in real life prints. So she has gifted and awarded out now for those 11 by 14 prints, and the winner, which is D-Rob, will actually be getting a special print. So D-Rob will be getting a watercolored, handmade watercolor ggplot print of his choice. So you have earned that as well. So congrats to D-Rob for these GGIRL awards as well. But yes, congrats. And that's not all.
That is not all. Although I share the prints that you have created on Twitter. I want to see, what plot you choose. Maybe something that you plotted during Sliced would be pretty cool. So that is not all, indeed. Nick and I are so thankful, to our finalists, both of them, Ethan and D-Rob, for showing up here today, sticking through, 12 episodes of Sliced. It has been a journey. We've seen them evolve, whether it is, evolving from data analyst to data scientist, for Ethan, D-Rob becoming a meme making machine. And we are also thankful for our support from Z by HP, because we have a couple of prizes for both of our finalists tonight, thanks to Z by HP, our supporter. They'll both be getting Z by HP laptops. These are preloaded with Ubuntu, running NVIDIA RTX 380 GPU. So, D-Rob, I know you have very strong opinions about your 2015 MacBook, but I hope you'll accept Z by HP laptop. And both of our contestants will be getting laptops. So Nick is putting that on display right now on his screen. So there you go. That will be yours.
Yeah. These actually come with RTX 3080s.
Did I say something else?
No, I think you did say that, but I just wanted to emphasize.
Yeah.
I wanted to emphasize that you do get these Z by HP laptops. We will be sending those over to y'all as finalists. So congratulations on that, and that's also not all.
That's not all. What? Chat, can you believe this? There's more.
So for the champ, we do have one more thing. And again, for the support from our great supporters over at NVIDIA, we do have for our winner this graphics card. This is an RTX 8000 This is made for ray tracing, deep learning. This is actually 48 gigs, so it's the largest RAM card out there. You can do all sorts of things with this.
Yeah, you can render some pretty badass high quality memes with that.
That is right. So yeah, one of these would be good for a server rack. This is all yours, thanks to NVIDIA and their support. So congrats, D-Rob. We'll be sending this over to you, as well as the laptop and the knife. So congratulations to our contestants. Congratulations for all this cool stuff. Again, big support and help from our supporters, giving away all this cool stuff. And again, one of the cool things that we wanted to do is reveal these at the end, because we wanted to see the genuine surprise and win and frustration and loss and all that feeling from the first Slice season, unsullied by any of these awards, and that was really great to capture. So thanks for both of you to compete and competing, and thank you for both of you making this far and spending your summer with us. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate that from all of our contestants. So big shout out, y'all, to all of our contestants. A big shout out to not just D-Rob and Ethan, but thanks Landon, Julia, Jesse, Michael, Josh, Jordan, Kenzie, Greg, Scott, Josiah, Kyle, Tony, Craig, and Adrian. Thank you for all of you competing in the back of the house doing our video production. Thank you, Tony. Thanks for all the YouTube help. I appreciate all the artwork, all the assets that we have, all that sliced vibe that you see on screen. That's all from Veronica over at Salt and Fog. Thank you for designing all of that for us. And appreciate all the data and the QA checking from Ghetto Bob. We've also had Tony help on these episodes after he was gone from the contestant pool. And Fat is awesome. Again, appreciate all the help with data dictionaries and QA. And again, huge support from RStudio, Streamlit, NVIDIA, Z by HP, Kaggle, and GGIRL. I appreciate all that help that y'all put in to keep this going and make the production really high quality and make it a really fun environment for our community. So thank you to all of y'all. And yes, for me and Meg, well, thank you, Meg.
Oh, thank you, Nick.
You're a great co-host, and this was such an enjoyable, fun experience. I'm so happy to be able to do it with a fantastic professional, first-time game shows, but also a great friend. So thank you.
Oh, Nick, same to you. Thank you for teaching me about Twitch. So, taking a bet on me and making me your co-host and collaborator. It's been fabulous.
I believe it's time to cheers.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. You're ready.
And chat, please join in the cheers as well. Feel free to cheers with us. But this is also toast to all of our contestants, everyone who's helped us out on Sliced this season, and all of you, chat. This really doesn't move unless y'all are in here spamming emotes, hanging out, making chat what it is. We literally do this not because we get to go see some great data scientists every week, but we do it so y'all can see them and interact and hang out, and really big on that community building that we have. So toast to y'all, chat. Thank y'all for coming in every week. Cheers, Meg.
Yeah. Cheers. Somehow we kind of timed that. Okay.
With that, y'all, that's Sliced. Meg, any final thoughts?
It has been extremely real. It has been an incredible season, first season of, hopefully more seasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, outstanding. So thankful for everybody that has, been part of and really helped us to create this as a community. It didn't have to be a community, but yeah, thanks to yeah, thanks to chat. Thanks to everybody who's been following along. Thanks to the contestants. Thanks to the people who've helped us and supported us. It has become a community, and I really couldn't be happier about that.
Yeah. And truly grateful for everyone coming in the chat. Again, this isn't just a big deal for me, but it's actually life-changing for me. Truly has been. And I hope we get to change together over time, do more Sliced, do more cool shit on this channel. Hope y'all come in tomorrow for the after party. We're going to be doing Sliced after party starting at 8:30 p.m. So come on in and hang out with some of our contestants and people who've been working hard behind the scenes. But until then, y'all, let's go send you to Sympathy's channel. Give her a good raid for us. Give her a nice hi, hello from our Sliced friends. And truly, I do hope to see y'all again. If you've enjoyed Sliced, if you've enjoyed anything about this, we do this all the time. Monday through Thursday, we do live data science. We do a lot of Twitch stuff. We do games. We do all sorts of things. And I do hope to see y'all again. Would love to see 100+ people on my channel all the time. But yes, if you do come in, if you do hang out, say hi. Say you saw Sliced once or a handful of times. Keep up with the YouTube !YT to subscribe to that YouTube and check out all the highlight reels that Tony's putting up there. But yeah, I'll see y'all over in Sympathy's chat. Good night, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. And that is Sliced. I hope you all had a really fun time. I'm Nick Wan. I'm the data science manager over at KFC. Meg?
I'm Meg Brisdall. I lead product for Kaggle.
Have a good night, chat. And honestly, what a fun 12 weeks. So, see y'all.
Peace.